Good morning, happy hump day. We are officially waking up. It is Wednesday, June 11th. We are officially live. Getting after it this morning. Of course, we do got an early exclusive access going out for those Jordan 14 Ferraris. I don't have the local JD Sports and Finish Line, so usually on Tuesdays we don't go after the exclusive access, but we finally got our points back up. Thank you to that white cement Jordan 4. We don't got a lot of $20 coupons we can use right now. But at least we're going to get access, or hopefully we'll get access this morning. I know a lot of people got W's yesterday, in-store pickups. We do know that these are pretty limited. There's only going to be about 20,000 pairs on Saturday. So definitely like to secure a pair sooner than later, but nonetheless, we also are going to hop on over. We got a lot to talk about today as well. Most of the stuff, I had a short stream planned for yesterday. I just kind of carried that one over to today. We'll kind of get started with some of that stuff. I do want to talk about those better gift shop Air Max DNs. Those ones also going to be dropping on Friday. We'll also take a look at the calendar for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. All going to be pretty nice days. Today was the only really low-key day. The only thing we really got going on this morning is going to be the exclusive access. But we'll definitely take a light look at Supreme as well. We do have the, I believe, the whole drop list. If not the whole drop list, a partial drop list for Supreme. Also, we also have Palace dropping on Friday. Looking kind of dusty this week, maybe a wallet W. But we'll definitely take a look at, the more talked about pieces. We'll also take a look at some of just the more personal pieces as well. Then we'll hop on over. We'll talk about a couple more collabs going to be dropping over the weekend. Is Justin Bieber going to drop the first drop for Skylark? They've been teasing it. Their password page has been up. My guess is it'll probably go live Friday or Saturday, but we haven't really heard anything other than just kind of little teasers. There are a couple pairs of sandals that I wouldn't mind copping. I also like some of the beanies, and maybe the hoodies don't look too bad as well. But nonetheless, we're going to go ahead and hop on over there. Also, we got a FEID Salomon collaboration coming up. First and foremost, let me say hello and an early good morning to all you guys are rocking with us. Good morning, Will, Mr. Sheridan. Good to see you guys. How we doing? Happy hump day. You know it. We just cranking along one day at a time. Looking like the rest of the week is going to be a lot more fun for cops. That is for sure. We got something basically Thursday, Friday, and Saturday going to be dropping. We'll go over all that as well in the next hour. Will says, have you seen that Extra Butter Brooks collab? Dropping in August? I don't think so, Will. If you got any pics, if you got any pics, let me know where they're at, or if you got the link. I could definitely give you a wrench if you have the link there. Or you can just tell me either way. Big up OG. What's happening, my boy? Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Early morning. We just rising. But we did want to get up and try to we got to at least give these an attempt. And I thought Beans Wednesday, the rest of the day was kind of, there might be maybe some restocks or a couple sales going on. But for the most part, Wednesday's pretty dusty for the rest of the day. We'll definitely get back to our regular stride tomorrow. We do got a couple things dropping. And then, of course, Friday, Saturday are pretty decent as well, depending what you're going to be going for. Hopefully, we can make our Saturday a little bit easier by copping the Ferraris today. Again, I'm trying to take all the W's. I did get a W on StockX. I'm not going to lie. And this one didn't take as long as I thought it would. It actually surprised me. I had a bid put in ever since they dropped. And my bid was literally right around retail. It was like $15 above retail. And someone took my bid. I don't know if it was because they thought they were going to be dropping on Friday or not. We do got one of the colorways dropping on Friday. But the colorway I got was limited to the website. So nonetheless, I was pretty pumped about it. It hasn't been shipped out yet. So I don't know if it's, too good to be true. We'll see what happens. It looks like it has been sent. I'm not really sure. It hasn't really been updated. But we will see how that one works out. But we did get a Dubski over on StockX, and we haven't picked up there in a while. But I couldn't pass the deal. Usually what I'll do is I'll leave bids, and they'll be, most of the asks for this shoe are right around $300. And then I just went in right for retail, or right around retail. And, I've had it for a couple weeks. I also do this with a lot of other things. You'd be surprised some of the deals on there if you wait long enough. A lot of things just go unanswered, but you don't really have to do anything. It'll, you can update your bid, and then it'll ask you after 30 days before it gets canceled or whatever, because your bid's only good for 30 days. And then I just kind of let it work in the background, and every once in a while, if you're lucky, someone, will take you up on your bid. And I guess it was just my day yesterday, so we got a dub on one of the Vandy, the pink Asics. And I'll let you guys guess what color it's going to be. But nonetheless, let's take a look at that Extra Butter Brooks. Let me go ahead and pop on over. We got about 7 minutes. I do got kind of a lot of stuff to talk about. It's probably going to be kind of, it all kind of depends what you guys want to go over. I'll leave it up to you guys. I can be here all the way up until right around 10:30 when we usually leave to head out to the ballpark. But for the start of it, let's go ahead and let's get the JD Sports finish line locked and loaded. I mean, I do got, some stuff to talk about as well. We will, again, talk about the weekend. I also want to talk about the next week, which the next weekend we have the Kobe Air Force Ones. Going to be dropping actually a couple decent drops. Going to be dropping in the middle of June. We also got the Pata Air Max 90s. Going to be dropping. We got that Action Brunson 993. He teased another picture the last couple days, so I'm guessing that one's going to be dropping probably either the 3rd or 4th week of June. We got the Asics Jound collaboration this week as well. It's looking pretty nice. We've definitely had some collabs added to the roster. If we do have time this morning, I also wanted to go over to the NBA Finals. We've played the first 2 games of the NBA Finals. Some good PEs we've seen on the court. We can go through some of the players and see what they wore for Game 1 and Game 2. If we do have some extra time this morning. I also wanted to talk a little bit about that. Looks like the Kryptonate. We got 2 different colorways of the Nate Robinson. It looked like they're going to be dropping as well. That one's going to be kind of interesting. The shoes, I mean, they're not like the Flight Posit Nate Robinsons. And then I'm also going to show you another bid I put in. I got a New Balance collab that dropped about 5 years ago. And I'm hoping to get a low ball on that one as well. We will see what happens, but we'll also talk about those Kryptonates as well, as the packaging does look pretty interesting on those bad boys. I'm going to go ahead and put those up on the big board. There's going to be like 2 different colorways that are going to be dropping, but we definitely got some interesting stuff coming up. We're also going to hop on over, talk about that Stone Island New Balance. It looks like Stone Island is maybe dipping their toes in the skate industry. I got to see some more sponsorships before I believe it. We'll also hop on over to that new Fear of God colorway on that Fear of God 2 shoe. Looks like stores are starting to get that Pure Money Jordan 3 in. We got some more pictures of that one. We also got a video. The Jordan 5 Fire Red Black Tongue also going to be releasing this summer. We got some more pictures of that one. We'll take a closer look at those 2 Pata Air Max 90, the Waves Pack colorways. I wanted to get you guys' opinion on what colorway you guys are feeling, or maybe you're not even feeling them at all. I don't know. I wanted also to get you guys' opinion on that Stone Island New Balance 272. I know, that's crazy. Will goes, you got the pink. No, Will. I did not get the pink. I did not get the pink. I had a bid in for those as well. And for some reason, my bid, I had the same bid on both of them, and my pink one ain't even close. But the some reason, the yellow one, and I don't know if the yellow one is way more limited. So I also like the pink one better. That is, the one I put all my eggs into when they dropped. But I guess I'll surprise you. Maybe I'll have both of them. Maybe I'll only have one of them. But nonetheless, we'll definitely do a video on those as soon as I get those bad boys in. I'm real curious to see what those ones look like. Also, we're going to take a look at that Lemonade colorway of that Fear of God sneaker. And then also Jound is also teasing, not only are they dropping the Kayano, but they're teasing that Quantum 360, which I got to say is kind of been wearing on me. Also, Fujiwara was rocking a Jordan 185 UNC. So it looks like we got the OG silhouette. Really, really great colorway. We'll take a look at all that and a lot more in the next hour as well. And then again, I wanted to kind of take a deeper look at that Better Gift Shop Air Max DN8 as well. All that and a lot more this morning on the show. And I believe we'll kind of start there. And then also we'll touch on that FEID Salomon collab. And then also we got some of the Supreme drop list as well. I think that'll be a good place to start us tonight. Also, Salomon and Trapstar are dropping a capsule this Friday, June 13th, baby. Friday the 13th. Gang, gang. All right, let's get after it. Let's get that JD Sports app locked and loaded. Let's go ahead and open that one up. Again, we just squeezed enough points off to make this entertaining, to give us a show this morning. But yeah, let's go ahead and get up JD Sports. For some reason, we're not queued up yet, but let me go ahead and open up also another window. That way we can have at least two things open. Oh, man, I like these early morning. Hopefully we can get this thing rocking and rolling. It's been a while since we got an early morning W over on JD. If anyone, yeah, the queue is up. The queue is up. Does anyone need any links? If anyone needs links, let me know. Yeah, the queue should be up. I just can't get into it in my app for some reason. All right, there we go. Yeah, let's at least see if we can get access. There's the JD link. All right, there's the finish line. Here's the finish line link. Yeah, I don't know why they're not letting me into the queue. All right, yeah, I'm going to have to go to the Jordan 14 and then get in the queue. Yeah, it's not even letting me go in there. Is anyone else having a problem? There we go, JD. Yeah, I'm in the queue on the website. I just can't get in it on the regular site. I don't know if we got like an issue here. But yeah, we are in at least one of them. I'm also in the finish line queue, I believe. I don't have, yeah. No, finish line, I'm not in the queue. I am over on JD though, but that's usually where I cop from. Yeah, nothing's pulling up over on finish line, so we're just gonna leave the JD. We'll leave that one open. I don't know. Maybe there's not access this morning. I'm opening up my status exclusive. Maybe they only did in-store. I don't know. That could also be a possibility. We don't have 100% proof that they're going to be going live. But yeah, we're trying to spin and win. There we go. Bulldog, good morning. There we go. Early morning, baby. Early bird catches the worm. Good to see you, my boy. Good to see you. Happy hump day. Woo. You know it. All right, there we go. All right, yeah, let's get that one if we can. There we go. Yeah, we're just kind of waiting. I don't know. My JD Sports app is not really doing anything. Oh, there we go. Now we're queued up. All right. Yeah, there we go. So today's our day. Today is shift to me, man. Bulldog, we need a pair of these. Bulldog, did you hear what I got? I got a W on StockX yesterday. I got them for almost retail. One of the Vandy the pink colorways. Crazy. It just happened like in the middle of the night. I woke up and I had a pair because I just put in those little bids. I also got another bid out. We'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and pop it out. Yeah, 1,000 points. Well, I got over 2,000. So we're back into action. That's what I like. It was a little frustrating not getting access. Kind of ruined all the fun. Yeah. OG goes, all I'm seeing is the in-store I got from yesterday. Did you get a pair, OG? StockX does. Yeah, especially for retail. I was pleasantly surprised. What bid did I put in this morning? God dang it. Yeah, we're just waiting to get through the queue here. Yeah, what bid did I put in this morning here? I got another window open as well, or another couple windows open. I can't remember what bid I put in this morning, but let me find out. Oh, dude, this New Balance collab I found over the last 24 hours that I've never known about. It dropped back in like, I'm never going to get it for the price I want, but Well, we're at least trying. It dropped back in, let's see, 2019. But they look way better on foot. They look way better on foot. Let me go over to the big board and I'll pop them up. These bad boys. These bad boys. I'm telling you. They look a little bit better on foot, I believe. Did I not get a picture of those? Damn. Oh, yeah. Yeah, on foot, there they are. Yeah, they look way better in person. The details of them are fire. Look at those bad boys. As if we don't have enough coming out right now. I was pretty pumped up. It's an Aries collab from back in the day. Just kind of an interesting colorway. I also got a Palace collab from a couple years ago. I didn't really love the colorway right when I got it, but it's been kind of growing on me a little bit as of late, which I've been kind of enjoying as well. And I still got them dead stock. So, yeah, we'll see what happens here. How we looking? How we looking over on JD? They said they gave me an error there. We might be able to buzz through there on the iPhone. Again, the iPhone is over on the right-hand side of the screen. You know it. Just having a midlife crisis. Just getting a bunch of, like, dad shoes. Just getting a bunch of comfy sneakers. That might look hideous to a lot of people. I'm not sure how everyone's going to take them. I was like, I got to get those. Or at least try to get them like around a decent price. It probably won't happen, but there's a couple bids I've had for, like probably, usually, I mean, if I really like something and want it, like I'll usually bid on it for a few months. And it's if we usually have a chance. Like I won't usually put like a low bid if there's like a ton of already bids. Like I don't put it if it's impossible, but like if there's only like 2 bids above me, sometimes I'll slide it in there if it's a really good price. You know it. And that means a good price like after shipping and everything else. So what's happening, JB? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good to see you. We're trying to get an early one this morning, JB. Shit, it ain't looking good though. It ain't looking too good. God dang it, I really would like these. This is like my favorite 14. Always been my favorite 14. Yeah, hopefully we can get in there. Yeah, for some reason my app's not opening. Oh, there we go. It opened up again, but we're back in the queue. I'm in the queue on all my windows. Has anyone gotten through yet? Because yeah, I think OG said he was in store. That he got yesterday. That's I guess until I get through that I won't really know anything. At least so we can check our account, see if we got any access. I'm gonna have to be light on the $20 off coupons as well. I wouldn't be lucky enough to get one over the weekend where I could use the coupon. Probably not. And then that would, now if I use a coupon and I cop a shoe, I'll always get more points. So I won't, run out of points where over the winter into 2025, I was just cashing in all my $20 coupons and buying like socks and using them towards hoodies and, just getting good deals on stuff. And I accidentally ran it to empty. We ran that one off the fumes. But we did get some good deals on some stuff. For sure. I think there were a couple times I ordered like socks and I only paid like $5 and then got them shipped for like a 8-pack of Nike socks, which is always nice. I go through socks like women, it seems like. Over and over. All right. What else we got going on? We just riding this morning. Again, not going to be too crazy of a day. We do got some stuff to talk about, though. The Supreme drop's looking kind of dusty. There's a couple things going to be dropping. We'll also touch on that as well if we ever get through this queue. It seems like these ones are going to be kind of tough to get. Nike sneakers might be our only option. And I believe we're looking at right around like 20K, if I don't remember right. Yeah, right around like 21K. For now, that's around. That's just on Nike sneakers. So we definitely, we cooked off of 10,000 pairs a couple weeks ago. So there's no reason we can't hit a lot of dubs on Saturday. If we're not able to get any today, of course, you can enter a lot of the raffles. A lot of raffles open for the Vandy, the Pinks, and the Ferraris. Again, if you do want to enter for the Vandy, the Pinks, I would definitely enter today or tomorrow because a lot of them will be ending tomorrow. A lot of places to enter in that as well. Amamanier, Social Status, APB, Sneaker Politics. Most of the Tier 0 boutiques will have the Vandy, the Pinks. I believe Kith also does. Let me just go ahead and hop on over just to double check. We'll see what's going on. Man, I would have liked a dub on these, but yeah, we haven't been able to get through JD. I don't even know, like I said, if they drop for sure. If the shipping option 100% went live. We'll find out as soon as we can get through here, or any of you guys can get through. Has anyone been able to get through? Yeah, I keep getting this error message. It's been a while since we couldn't. Oh, there we go. We got it, guys. We got in. I guess we're not copping them. So, yeah, I got to go to my rewards wallet. There we go. We got him. No way. Oh, yo. We got the Ferraris. It's over. Woo, 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 woo. Yo, look. We got size 7.5 through 12, baby. 7.5 through 12. Oh, man. And with the dub yesterday. Sheesh. Oh, man, we're going to have to work some overtime this week. God damn it. That's good news, though. Also, we did have Guppy the puppy. He was in the house at one point. I don't know where he went. He's probably laying under the table somewhere. But he is here for some good emoji. You know it. Some of that good emoji. Or mojo, I should say. Emoji. Holy cow. All right, I got to check on out here, so let's go on over here. We'll cruise back out on over here. 215 going to be the total. I got to do 9.5 on these. It's going to be a pre-order. Yeah, I'm going to grab them. I'm not waiting. Oh, I was waiting a little bit. That's my ADD kicking in. It's letting me go through. It is letting me go through. It does have my details, my shipping information. It does have my payment information. 9.5. I'm not going to probably get the 10 in that. With the first W on JD Sports and Finish Line in some time. We actually secured the dub scheme. We finally got one. Like I say, we had to pick up some points over on JD and Finish Line. Not too many. The next Jordan I need, Jordan 4 undefeated. And then, let's see, what other one do we need? The Jordan 4 Rare Air. We're gonna be more select, definitely, for the rest of the year. But this is just one we had to get in the collection. We finally got one. Let's get it. Got him.
Shorty Spanish, so she like to call me Papa. True fact, everything I do, they call it Flocka. All they do is copy me, I call them Waka. She keep worried about my hoes, I had to block her. Had to kick off the list, I'm playing soccer. Why you acting Jamaican? You not even.
There we go. Let's keep them coming in. With the W. Finally got one. Again, yeah, we confirmed the order. 9.5. Ferrari 14s. Yeah, the bag is empty. So, yeah, everything looking good. Everything looking good. Let me just go check my email. Because it did seem a little bit odd. Again, there are a lot of sizes left. There was sizes like what was it, 10 through 14. I had them on the screen. So if you are still waiting, there are plenty sizes still left. In those bad boys. Let's go. We got another one. We spinning, we winning. Let's go. I believe we got another intern also in the house. Let's get it. Got him. Hell yeah. With another W, we also got Bulldog's favorite girl also in the house. Let's bring. She is back in the building. You know our mojo. We hitting dubs when she comes out and floor twerks. Got him. Hell yeah. Big congratulations, my boy. We keeping it rolling. Let's keep it rolling. Literally. This is what I like to see. This is what I like to see. What kind of sizes do we got left? We got probably not, we got up to an 11.5. So some of our Bigfoot gang, they got up to an 11.5. So unfortunately they don't have 12, 13, or 14. But still a decent size run if you are still trying to get those ones in. Yeah, mate. I saw she put out a new video and I just wanted to show it off a little bit. Absolutely. Let's keep them rolling in. Yeah, here are the sizes right now if anyone does want to see them. I'm just going to double check my email. I don't know why, I wouldn't have it in there. But right now, this is the sizes that they do got. So let me just go ahead and pop our window on over. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and check that email. And then we'll go over some of the sneaker news. While some of you guys are waiting, we'll give it a little bit more time. Also, Stussy is dropping. Let's see. Stussy is dropping another summer. I believe it is their I think this is their summer 2 or spring 2. It could be. But nonetheless, that's going to be dropping tomorrow or on Friday at noon as well. They do got a pretty big collection out as well. I did get the order. The order did come in. The order did come in. So we'll get to see what these look like in hand. Hopefully they are as nice as I think they're going to be. It's always a pair I've they've just been a little bit out of my price range. But it's always been a pair that we definitely wanted to get in the collection. Hopefully they are nice. Yeah. Yeah. Tall said all these channels copyright after each other. Dudes sound creepy. Copyright after each other? What's that mean? Copyright? Yeah, we don't like to do no one copywriting. Especially the fake copyright claims. But pinkies to the ceiling for everyone still trying to finesse. There we go. We rocking and rolling. We rocking and rolling. I still haven't been able to get through on my other window, so I don't really know what's up there. But we will be taking a closer look. Size 11 is the biggest they got. Bulldog said. All right, my boy. Let me go back on over. Maybe mine's not updated. Oh yeah, mine did update. Yes, it did. You got it, my boy. Always a step ahead. Are you only getting one, Bulldog? We just getting one pair today? Also, we got a big sneaker. We've got a big sneaker battle on Friday night. We're just 2 days away from that. Of course, the weekend will get even tomorrow. Got some good drops as well. The show should be pretty fun and entertaining. Then we head into Friday and Saturday, which only get better and better. We will be taking a look also at the drop list before we head out today. So you'll know everything that's going to be dropping, which days are better than others. But we should be heading into the weekend with a full head of steam. Next week also looking pretty nice. Bulldog said people getting errors on the size 11. So get in there. Don't waste any time. Old school. We up and at it a little early. There we go. Pinkies up, baby. Good to see you, my boy.
A little bit of the bubbly.
We got the W this morning, old school. Finally got one. Over on JD Sports, we finally got our points up, so we're back in the game. We also ended up getting a W over on StockX as well, old school. We picked up on one of the Vandies. And we had the bid up for a while, so we didn't pay any extra. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. Looks like our order is confirmed, so we should be Gucci there. We should be Gucci, but again, it looks like size 11 is tinkering down. Yeah, now there's only, it looks like size 10.5. Bulldog, do you see that? Just updated. I just updated again. I'm in my status account. Now there's only size 7.5 through 10.5. So get in there and get your size, boys and gals. Let's get these W's. And you can grab them now. If you don't like them, you can always, if they're not your preference or not your quality standard, which I think they are. I hope they're like those shocking pink ones that I got a couple years ago. God dang it, those are pretty sweet. Women's exclusive though. But the suede on them was pretty bougie, if you ask me. All right, let's go on over. Do we got still size 10.5? Still got a size 10.5 there. That just gives us less to do on Saturday. This was going to probably be, I guess, our toughest challenge this week. Also, we got the Jown drop tomorrow. I know a lot of you guys are after those bad boys. You know it. There we go. Cheesy. What's happening, my boy? There we go. We up and at it early. Big salutes. Finally got exclusive access. Sheesh. There we go. Good to see you, my boy. Big salutes. Mikey, good morning, good morning. Congrats on those W's. Good to see you, my boy. Good morning. Let's go. Mikey, I finally got one of the Vandy the pink colorways. Pretty pumped about it. I keep repeating it. But I'm pretty pumped to get those ones in, especially for the price I got them. I got them right around retail. $190 I got them for. Can I borrow the Ferrari for the weekend? Oh, of course, old school. Absolutely. I don't like to drive anyway. He's like, you ain't coming with. I'm taking my hot date. I'm taking my bitch. Hell yeah. Absolutely. You can have the keys to the car anytime, old school. Hell yeah. All right. How we looking over there? Yeah, let's go ahead and hop right back in. It looks like we're holding pretty steady. Sizes, up to 7.5 through 10.5. So, got plenty of time to get that one in. Let's go over some of the sneaker news. While we're kind of waiting for everyone to get through on the exclusive access. Again, if you are still waiting in the queue, the good news is there's still some sizes left. If you're over a size 11, unfortunately, you'll have to try on Saturday. But for right now, there is 7.5 through 10.5. So if you are either a 10 or 10.5, I would definitely get in there and get that one as quick as possible, because that's usually how the sizes will get sold out. The bigger sizes, it kind of goes in order usually, or pretty close to it. There we go, Chev. What's happening? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Early bird catches the worm. We at it. We after that Dubski. Of course, we still got a good couple days in the week. Of course, we do have the Nike Flight Posits. So all my foamies, for the homies, you will have another opportunity to cop those. Those going to be dropping tomorrow. We got the Teddy Santis Made in USA New Balance pack also dropping tomorrow. That one might interest some people. We got Supreme dropping tomorrow. Of course, we got the Jound Asics collaboration dropping tomorrow. Then we head into Friday, and we got the Quasi, or the Quasi. I'm thinking of skateboarding. The Quai 54 Jordan 1 Low OGs. We also got the Jaw 2 dropping on Friday. My favorite going to be that Better Gift Shop Nike Air Max DNA. We're going to take a look at all the merch. And they got a cool plushie drop in with that as well. Actually, a cool crew neck, even though I don't like crew necks. I wish they would have. I think they made it a crew neck. I don't think I saw a hoodie, but the print is really dope. We'll take a look at everything going to be dropping with that on Friday. Then we head into the weekend. And if you haven't already copped a pair at your local skate shop, the Nike SB Red Stardust is definitely a sleeper. One of my favorite, one of my colorways that I feel like there's two orange label colorways that I want to get. One of them is going to be dropping in the fall. It's kind of reminds me of the old ACG colorways from like the late 90s, early 2000s. They did like a lot of purple, orange, like speckled midsole. We got one of those going to be dropping. It looks like late 2025 as well. That's a colorway I wanted to cop in. This Red Stardust colorway, I've already seen a few of these pairs get skated in, and they do look pretty. They do look pretty nice. I gotta say, there's been a few orange label SBs that I've liked, probably on the collab level, just as far as like the colorway is concerned, and even the materials have been pretty nice on those. So I definitely like where Nike's going. That's one of the positives, I guess. A lot of negatives, but that's definitely one of the positives. Hell yeah, J-Dog, have CCS Dubs went out. I believe the raffle, I think, went till yesterday, didn't it? Yesterday or today? I would usually CCS puts out the W's like whenever the last day of the raffle is. Usually they put the W's out like the next day. Yeah. JB said they already went out. Did you get one, JB? Let's go. Supra says morning. Gay boys, good morning. Right back at you. How you doing, Supra? Let's get it. It's Wednesday. Happy hump day. You know it. We trying to get that energy up. We just getting the day started. I had a couple glasses of OJ. Now we just pulling. Yeah, haven't eaten yet though. But we'll probably grab a bite on the way to work. You know it. Good to see you. Good to see you. J-Dog said, that usually, when you don't get the quick W, or at least get the quick noti, usually means you get an L. I haven't gotten a CCS W for a while. But one of the weirdest W's I got on CCS was the Fog Nike SBs. I was so pumped up when I got them. One of my favorite pairs. The black and silver one. Here, let's go ahead. Let's go pop up the Fog SBs. These bad boys with the gum bottoms. Slowly but surely creeping northward. I wish I could have gotten two pairs of those. I probably could have. And then they dropped a lot of different versions of this colorway. Like they dropped like the black and white one with the gum bottoms. They dropped the black and white one, if you guys remember from just last year. You know it, baby. Lito, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. There we go. Big salutes. North to the south, east to the west, all the way across the pond. Hopefully everyone is doing well wherever the stream reaches you. We just kind of getting after it. Kind of a low-key morning this morning. Wanted to get up a little bit early. Again, we haven't had exclusive access in a while over on JD and Finish Line. We finally got our points back up, and it definitely paid off, which we were pretty proud about. But let's go back on over. If you are still waiting to get in, it does look like there are still a few sizes left. Looks like size 10. Capiche. Size 10 is gone. Decapitated. It looks like the 10.5. There might be some sizes left in the 10.5. They're going quick. Get in and get yours. Get in and get yours. It did take me a little while to wade through the queue. But we got through the queue. We got a size 9.5. I hope I don't regret that. Jordans, I've been pretty good. The only thing I really like to go up a half size on are usually skate shoes. Well, it depends how they fit, but anything that fits small, I used to go up real high on Yeezys, skate shoes, and also running shoes. I like to go up a half size as well. I just feel like they fit a little more narrow. I'll be bummed out if these fit narrow. I don't think they will. We've never had a problem in the past. So, but again, this is a shoe I've wanted for, like, I feel like this has been at least on a list where, you know, if you could ever find them for a decent price, you go and take them. So pretty proud to get these ones in hand. I mean, you know, definitely one of, if not the best, 14, one of the best. Absolutely. Hell yeah. What's going on? You tell me. What you got going on this morning, today? We heading into the weekend, of course, tomorrow. We do got the Supreme drop going to be going live. We also got the Jown drop. That's probably going to be the highlights for tomorrow. Then Friday, the Better Gift Shop, Air Max DN. I would definitely put that one up there. Of course, we got Palace, Eric Emanuel. Also got Stussy on Friday. Then Saturday, we do got the Stardust SB, as well as the Ferraris, if you're not able to get a pair today. Then next week, we got the Limousine SB. If they haven't moved that one back, I haven't heard too much info. I've definitely seen a lot of pics of those. But right now, they're slated to drop on the 19th of June. So that'll be next Thursday. We should start seeing some raffles over the weekend, probably Saturday, Sunday. We should start seeing those getting into skate shops if they don't already have them. We also got the New Balance, a really good Made in USA pack next week. We got those 992s. We got the Action Brunson 992 also coming up. Definitely looking. We also got those triple white foam posits dropping next weekend as well. We got the Jordan 5 Grape also around the corner. We got some Tyler, the Creator collabs. We also have the Pata Nike Air Max 90. I want to get your opinion on what colorway you like the best on those two. And then we also got those Kobe Air Force ones. And that'll basically get us to June 24th. We also have a Superman, a DC Crocs Superman collab dropping on the 24th with the Kobe Air Force ones. I did hear that they were going to do a sneaker stash a little early for those Kobe Bryant Air Force ones. So if that one does go out, anytime this week or weekend, we'll definitely give you a heads up. We also got that Stone Island New Balance collab. We're going to take a look at all those. That one, I believe, is going to be dropping. I think that one drops on the 18th or 19th. We'll take a look at those as well in the next hour. We do got 3 different colorways of those. I don't really like them, but it looks like Stone Island, they had a skate video. So it looks like they're trying to dip their toe into the skate scene, but I still haven't seen too many Stone Island sponsors at any of like the skate jams or anything like that. But I do got good news. Next weekend, La Familia Skate Shop in Minneapolis is going to be doing a skate jam. And I think your boy's going to go down there for it. It's going to be on Saturday. I'll definitely give you some more details. Again, not this Saturday, but next Saturday on June 20th. The same day that I believe that is the day that the Grape 5s drop and the Foam Posits drop. So I'll definitely let you know if our live schedule is going to be any different. Because if I do go out to Minneapolis, I'll be on the road. So things will change a little bit, but there's some good skaters that are going to be coming. I think it'll be a fun event. It would be a little bit more fun if we had an SB drop in, but maybe they're having the skate event for the Limousine Skate Shop. No, or not Limousine skateboards, but that's what I was thinking, that maybe they would preview those shoes. I don't know. Limousine is not sponsoring it or anything, and they're not their skaters. So my guess would be it's probably not, but it would be interesting because that would be the weekend that the Limousine skates drop. They literally drop that day. So it would be really dope if it would all if I could go to that, they would also drop them there and we could get some good content for you guys as well. You know it. Supra goes, good luck on the cop. I'm not buying anything until the Caitlin Clark Kobe 5s. Great shoe. Gray too. Yeah, I really like that one. Well, that one and the what we got those Kobe, that purple Kobe 9 is pretty dope. We got the Caitlin Clark, and then we got the total orange Kobe 6s, which are really dope as well. So yeah, we got a lot of good stuff coming up. That's the problem. And then we'll take a look at those Better Gift Shop Air Max DNs. We'll take a look at that Jerry Lorenzo Fear of God 2. There's a new colorway going to be dropping. Then we got a FEID Salomon also going to be coming up. Let me go ahead and go on over to the big board. Let's start with the FEID Salomon. Let's talk about a couple upcoming collabs that we got going on. Again, I will keep the JD Sports exclusive access on the monitor. So those of you guys that are still waiting in the queue or trying to get a pair can see what sizes are left. And now we're just left with 7.5 through 9. I knew it was going to come down to that. Usually it comes down in order. But the size 10 actually sold out of the size 10.5. So it did have a little bit of a outlier there. But nonetheless, we locked, we loaded. If you are still trying to get that Ferrari, 7.5 through 9. Let's ground and pound, baby. Big dubs, no whammies. The Moon Waka. You know it. Yeah, the Kobe Force is coming, and they got some sweet laces with those bad boys as well. For all of our Salomon fans out there, recently, I believe in 2023, they made FEID one of the creative directors for the Salmon Sport category over on Salmon. He's actually put some decent collabs together since coming over to Salmon. I like seeing these crazy colorways on these silhouettes. And I got to say, I'm kind of, a fan of this one. I actually copped a Kith Salomon collab, my first Salomon shoe ever. I don't like it really, but I do like this one a little bit more. I would like this one a lot more. I think mine was on the XT6. I'll have to do a video for those sometime soon as well. But that is the recent FEID collab. Kind of reminds me of those field trip recording ASICs a little bit. Kind of got those bright colorways. Then also, over the last, I believe, 48 hours, Hiroshi Fujiwara just unveiled a first look at a new Jordan High 85 UNC colorway. Maybe you didn't like the reimagines. Well, they didn't make us wait long if you didn't. That's the good news. But yeah, man, I would love it. I mean, I like the reimagines. I was a person that liked the reimagines. So, I would also get this pair though. I just love that colorway on the Jordan 1. I actually it's debatable which colorway I like better, the UNC colorway or the Chicago colorway. Crazy, but true. That's how much I actually respect the UNC colorway. I'd probably pick the Chicago. I would probably go Chicago UNC bread. If I had, and then I'd probably go black toe Laney for some of the original colorways. Yeah. You know what? Dale, what's happening, player? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good to see you. What's happening, my boy? We took a W today, Dale. Got a W. Also, kind of surprised me, but we still do got some sizes left. If any of you guys are still going from, again, sizes 7.5 through 9, seems to be available, but they are going pretty quick. Yeah, it looks like the UNC that he has on, it looks like we have no aged midsoles. So, if you didn't like the reimagined, I would imagine you would like this one. Also, it is cut in the 85. So, the silhouette kind of has the old fit to it as well. All right, let's go ahead and hop on over. I believe the next thing we were going to hop on over and talk about, was the Fear of God colorway. We're still kind of waiting for everyone to I guess this is almost donezo. Do we still got some sizes left? Yeah, 7.5 through 9 still available over there. We'll keep the exclusive access up if anyone does get in here a little bit late. You know it, baby. Good morning, good morning. Good to see you. Loving the energy this morning. Super said, got my kid a Nintendo 2 bundle. They had them in stock in Ohio, and I ran there at like 9 a.m. I should keep it for myself. Myself on, so you can play it with them. Hell, a Nintendo 2 bundle. What's in that? Like Mario 2? Yeah. So yeah, I got to chill on the shoot. Very, understandable. Very understandable as well. Smokey, there he is. He's in it. He's in the building. What's happening, my boy? I'm about to cop some. Hey, Smokey, did you hear what I copped? I ended up getting the Vandy the Pinks. Over on StockX, I had a bid there for ever since they dropped, I had a bid. I think even maybe before they dropped, I had a bid in like right above retail, and they accepted it. So today been kind of a nice little over the night, between last call last night or us leaving and tipping out to this morning. We ended up copping a couple bangers. We got an old grail we've always wanted, the Ferrari 14s, and we were able to pick up those Vandies. I appreciate it, my boy. You know, we celebrating a little bit today.
I'm on that good cushion alcohol.
You know, it's Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat.
I told my boy go roll like 10 blunts for me. I'm trying to get high until I can't feel nothing. I'm trying to get high until I can't feel nothing.
Hell yeah. We in it to win it. You know it. We celebrating a little bit today. Getting after it a little bit early this morning. Also, shout out to all of the other W's this morning going down as well. Congratulations. Got him. All right, hopefully we'll keep that energy going throughout the morning. Again, we still do got a few sizes left. If any of you guys are still going for the JD Sports, they do got smaller sizes there, 7.5 through 9. What do you guys think about the Lemonade Adidas Fear of God 2? J-Dog passed on the 14s for the Grapes. Oh, tough decision though, but I can't hate on that. A great shoe as well. Like I say, I feel like we're getting just every week we got a ton of stuff to navigate, a ton of great OG colorways, and we also got a ton of great collabs. We also got the what collab is that? The oh man, she's a pretty good looking woman. Tara Diamor. She is, oh my God, Art of War, or is it Art of War? I'm definitely butchering this. Oh, here they are, right here. Taylor, I always butcher her last name. Taylor Demore. Yeah, it's just easier to say as like one word. But yeah, these ones also are going to be dropping. I don't think too many people are too crazy for these ones. I mean, they are good for what they are. But again, we're taking the Wallet W every opportunity we can get because I do like these, though. I do like these. I mean, I might actually cop this colorway. As much as I say I don't need them, I kind of like them. Because usually a shoe I wouldn't cop, and I do like that colorway. But again, we got a ton of good stuff coming out. It might be just something, yeah. Who decides, Warren? And she is hot. Yes. Very hot. Absolutely. Yeah, I would just like to see some more collabs, just whatever. That's the thing. You take her away from the shoe, then it's kind of like, I'll probably pass on that. You see it in this one and you're like, I'll probably pass. But then you see this and you're like, well, I don't know. Maybe not. Oh, boy. Yeah, we got the wrong head thinking this morning. A big pass on the Ford. Yeah, understandable. I mean, we got so much good stuff coming out. We got both of the Jones also right around the corner. We're going to be taking a look at both of those as well. Also, Justin Bieber's brand, Skylark, has been loading up a capsule. We also talk about a lot of drip over here on the channel. And I always like some new stuff. This is definitely interesting. Probably the only shoes I'm interested in are like the slides. They got a pair of like slides and mules. I also like the hoodies and the zip-ups. But nonetheless, yeah, we'll definitely keep you guys informed when this one does go live. Probably the best thing are the slippers. The slippers and the zip-ups. Yeah. Sorry. I'd like to see her in a swimsuit collab. Bikini bottom. Maybe no bottoms. Yeah. Bikini bottoms, absolutely. Maybe some granny panties? No. She'd even look hot in those. She could pull them off. You know it. Absolutely. Yeah, she is definitely a hottie patati. She can fart on my face. Right, Bulldog? Just a stinky one, too. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. What else do we got going on? Let's see. Yeah, we kind of want to go in order here. So let's go from the Skylark. Let me just go ahead and flip our window really quick. Do we have any sizes left on a side note? How we looking with sizes? Yeah, still 7.5 and 9. So small sizes still available. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and hop on over. I want to talk about those Stone Island shoes. All right. Stone Island, New Balance. We actually see them maybe dipping their toes in like the skate industry. Because we do have at least a picture of a skateboard. I don't know if there's going to be like a Stone Island, like Baker 3 kind of video, like an epic video coming out. I doubt it, but nonetheless, they're playing the part or whatever. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Oofta. 3 different colorways are going to be dropping though. You got the off-white and gray colorway. You got the yellow colorway. Kind of look like the Bad Bunny Gazelle collab that dropped in that colorway. He also, I believe, had a white tongue on him. But nonetheless, definitely they have way better skate shoes out. I don't know. Is anyone maybe a little bit more warm on these than I am? There we go. Mr. Sheridan said OKC getting that dub tonight. Sheesh. I mean, I would think that OKC is the better team. Personally, it would surprise me but Indiana's just. I mean, I keep thinking that they're going to come up short, and he keeps coming through. So, OKC, what they do have is tough D, and the D doesn't really let up. Every once in a while, their offense will sputter. It just. The Pacers at home. We'll see what happens. If the Pacers do get through this, because OKC does play such good defense, in my opinion, that would, I would put definitely like both Halliburton and Siakam would definitely be up a notch in my book. Halliburton has already, went up 2 notches, I feel like. Because even when he was on the Olympic team, I'm not going to lie, when he even got picked for the Olympic team, I was like, it just didn't kind of seem right. I felt like there were some other guards that should have been there, and he's not only, he didn't play a lot, and maybe he's taken that as, kind of a gripe against him, and he's using that as motivation. It sure seems like it. But he didn't get a lot of playing time, and now I feel like he's showing everyone, well, maybe you should have. Maybe you should have. At least, at least the U.S. won gold, so there wasn't, that like loss or something that they could, be like, oh, if they would have put Hallie in, they would have win. Pacers have lost every game 3 in these playoffs. Damn. Oofda. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Do we know what the spread is for game 3? In fact, let's go on over. Yeah, let's go over. We can go over some of the sneakers. At least from maybe like the most notable players. Isaiah Hartenstein. He actually had some good games against Minnesota. Last shoe he played in against Indiana was the KD 17. He wears the KD 17 quite a bit. Chet Holmgren wears the KD a lot. Yeah, KD 17 as well. He always wears this neon colorway. Which I do like that neon colorway. It is a pretty sweet colorway, in my opinion. All right, let's go and see who Lou Dort wears. A good old Lou. He's also an ASU alum. He came after the Harden years, but one of my alma mater. He did probably the best Harden 9, the Jalen Williams, the J-Dub Harden 9s, which we'll be taking a look at as well. The last shoe he played in was the, ugly, this one. Ooh, that gold-looking shoe. Ugh. All right, let's go back on over to the roster. Let's go ahead and see what, who else do you guys want to know who was wearing? She was Shea Butter was wearing? Ooh, the baby blues. The baby blues he had on. And these are getting more popular. It depends how they're going to do, honestly. Halliburton. I mean, wait till we get on to the Indiana Pacers roster. Hallie had a big win. A big win. Big game-winning win in his first time wearing his new silhouette. The Puma Hallie. Colorway's terrible. You guys want to see those? The colorway's terrible. But yeah, these bad boys, when he debuted these, he hit that game-winning shot. My man went crazy. But man, what a crazy colorway, right? Or do you guys like this colorway? Is this buttery to you or what? Hey, TP, baby, thunder up. What's happening, my boy? Big salutes. Good to see you, my boy. Happy hump day. We rocking through the week. Got a dub this morning as well. We'll take that anytime we can get it.
I'm on that good cushion alcohol.
Another one.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's go back on over to the big board. Let's get back on over to the other roster. We got the Pacers. Let's get back on over to OKC. So we got the Shea Butters. Yeah, let's take a look at J-Dub. J-Dub. Damn, J-Dub had the, oh man, that colorway, one of the worst colorways. I don't like that colorway. Definitely more buttery colorways out there for sure. Yeah, but I can see why, I mean, it's crazy. He goes, he goes between a couple different shoes. Now let's go to the real J-Dub. Yep. The guy that actually has his own colorway doesn't have his own shoe yet. I don't know what Adidas is doing. They should give him a little deal maybe. Give him the rest of the Damian Lillard, contract maybe. They got to throw him something. Or maybe they'll give him maybe the Hardens. Maybe, they'll get a little run off the Harden sneaker. Honestly, I don't like that sneaker at all. And his colorway actually looks really nice, in my opinion. But it is kind of interesting. And then Jalen Williams also rocks the KD 18. A lot of OKC players rock the KD 18s. Chet rocks them. Hortenstein. Jalen Williams. Oh, there's 2 Jalen Williams on the team, but the really good one always wears the Hardens. We just talked about that. And yeah, if you guys are wondering what shoe he wore, which these did release like a week ago, and they sold out almost instantly. They sold out really, really fast. But again, I don't like this shoe, but this actual colorway, I actually like the shoe. I wouldn't mind actually copping a pair of those. You know, maybe picking a pair up. Maybe another low ball bid. I don't know. Do we got them? How are those looking? On the market. The J-Dubs, the Harden. Dude, I could get a pair of these for nothing. These would be a good little outdoor shoe, you know? Something to bust out over the summer, maybe. Right now, I got my Krang Gangs. I've been cranking those ones out. And then I was going to wear the D-Books, but I don't really like those because I got them in 9.5, and they're just too tight. Thunder up. I like hopping. Almost a Krang. There we go. They made us both think of that one. Hell yeah. But yeah, I do like that mellow MBO 4. I just like the comfort on it. Real agile silhouette. Let's see. Yeah, Caruso. Caruso sometimes rocks. Sometimes he rocks the Kobe's, but sometimes he rocks those AGs. Had the Kobe 5 on last game. The what does. Yep. All right. Yeah, let's go on over to the Pacers. We're about 5 minutes away from the top of the hour. Again, let's go ahead and pop open the JD Sports app. We are just waiting. Again, there are some small sizes left. Again, 7.5 through 9 still available over on the app. If you are still trying to get through JD Sports and Finish Line. Who knows, though, if, I would just double check. If you do get through this late, I would definitely double check to make sure that your order was confirmed. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. Let's take a look at what Siakam wore. KD 17s. Yeah, in the Oklahoma City colorway. Siakam's been balling in those. Been balling. He won the he won the Eastern Conference MVP. Yeah, that was kind of interesting when they announced that. Halliburton started walking out, and then they announced Siakam's name. It was kind of funny. The Jordan 39, the all black 39s. That Alma Manier 39 is still was a really buttery colorway on that one. Also, I saw a really dope fuchsia colorway that I really liked over the weekend as well. But Obi Toppin rocking the all black 39s. I need to get some more 39s. I had a bid for the Alma Maniers. I literally have had a bid since probably April, and just haven't had any takers. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the rest. Let's see. We already looked at Halliburton. He obviously debuted his new silhouette. Let's take a look at Miles Turner. Miles Turner, one of my favorite shoes. The Optical Illusion PE, man. The Kobe 5. These are sweet. These are sweet. This might be my favorite colorway of the Kobe 5 that I've seen in a while. Something a little different. Definitely it looked good on camera. That is for sure. Yeah, let's see what old TJ McConnell balling a little bit. Keeping it kind of light. Are those the Ja Morant ones? Okay. First time I've seen a player wearing the Ja ones other than Ja himself. And players on the Grizzlies. Let's go and see what Andrew Nembhard was wearing. This guy's been hitting big shot after big shot. We got the D-Books. Oh, an ugly colorway too. Or at least not my favorite colorway. Just a dusty. Kind of a navy. Leather looks kind of cheap. The swoosh is dope. It kind of like going for like that Japan, like the Japan look. The rippled leather would, I think, made it look a little more bougie. Made it look a little better. It got a little too much gloss for me. Maybe cuck it back to like a semi-gloss, or maybe like I'm more of a matte finish. I like it a little bit more low-key. For sure. There we go, Ellie. Did I get EA? You know it, baby. We got EA, Ellie. And I also got a W last night on StockX. The Vandy, the Pinks. We ended up scoring a dub ski on. Holy, got a wedgie. Yeah, the Vandy, the Pinks, we got a dub ski on. We had a bid for the last couple weeks and then finally got accepted. So, but yeah, we finally got EA over on the JD side of things. We finally got our points back up so we could make that a possibility. Right now, there are still 7.5 through 9. There's still a few sizes left if anyone is still trying to get their mitts on a pair. But yeah, we grabbed one pair of those bad boys. Probably going to keep it light, most of the rest of the week. Tomorrow we got the Jones dropping, so one more day, but I am glad I picked up a pair of those Vandys for sure and got them for a steal. Just a steal there. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over what else we got going on. Right now, we're just taking a look at some of all the players' sneakers from the other night. Neymar didn't he have the Shea Gilgeous-Alexanders on the first game? Yeah, these are the Shea Gilds. That's what I would be wearing if I was him. I would be wearing my opponent's sneaker if I didn't have one for sure. But last game, I guess he went away from that. So we'll see what happens game 3. Anyone else you want to look at? Let's see. Any other? Did we already looked at Pascal? We looked at Obi. We looked at Aaron. Yeah, Miles Turner probably had the best shoes, in my opinion. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. Anything drop? 9 o'clock hour? Anything interesting? Let's go ahead and pop on over there and take a quick look at the monitors. Let's see. Anything we need? Obviously, exclusive access, small sizes available. They did drop some of those Air Pegasus over at, looks like, yeah, those dropped at a few different places. Also over on Nike, Dick's Sporting Goods, a lot of the Q sites. We also got more Jordan 14 raffles. If you didn't pick a pair up this morning, again, that'll give you another opportunity. Saturday, again, about 20,000 going to be dropping over on the Nike Sneakers app. All right, let's go ahead and hop on over. We got a little bit of Supreme also going to be dropping. Also this week, we do have the Atmos, that Atmos shoe going to be dropping as well. This one. Their 10th Adidas ZX collaboration. But again, the yellow pair also going to be dropping as well over the weekend if you are an Adidas fan. All right, let's go ahead and hop on out of there because that's all we wanted to talk about there. Yeah, and then the Kobe's going to be dropping next week. But they did say exclusive access, could be going out, or maybe a possible shock drop or a sneaker stash. Could be going out, I'm guessing, maybe this week, if not this week, early next week. But before the actual drop, I've been hearing some rumors of those. These ones are pretty dope, just like if you are like a Kobe collector. in general. They do got some really good details on them as well. The colorway kind of crazy. Jay Solo, big up Jay Solo. Bodega also dropped the 14th. Damn. Dropping a little bit early. You know it. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Bodega, any sizes? Yeah. Boom. Let's see, the 14th. Yeah, they're live. Anything else, guys? Yeah, the Jordan 14 right there. The Ferraris. Look like they're already. Sheesh, they went pretty quick. Yeah, I am glad I was able to secure my pair this morning though, because my Nike sneakers account has been like up and down. Been kind of tough to, I guess, to predict. And usually we're a lot more opportunistic about it. It's just, it's been a little dusty as of late. So our confidence has kind of went down. Did you see this catch yesterday? Dude, this is one of the most insane catches I've ever seen. I had to pull it up. I pulled it up yesterday. It actually happened on Monday night. But I just had to pull it up for the show. I was going to go live yesterday, so I had this one up. Let me go ahead and pop our window on over. Dude, this was like one of the craziest catches I've ever seen in my life.
Center field. Denzel Clark on the move back after he stepped.
Oh my God!
And makes another catch.
Oh my God!
Back-to-back weeks where he wins the electric play of the week, and he's already on the leaderboard for this week.
Guy got robbed.
You go ahead and book it. I've heard the
Oh, look at this guy. About it. He had like 3 of these catches in 2 weeks. Two absolutely spectacular ones. This one is unbelievable.
I've seen the list of the greatest catches you're ever going to see in your life. If you don't have room for this one on your list, we're watching 2 different sports. I mean, Denzel Clark climbs the ladder and then hangs out. You want to talk about playing above the rim, folks. This ball is out of the ballpark.
Above the rim, he climbed up, hung out, smoked a blunt, and waited for that thing. My man had all kinds of time in the world. Yeah, no home run for you. No way. Oh, man. Smokey ran the points on empty. I don't even have a point on JD or finish. That's how Smokey literally... I've been complaining about that because that's how I've been. I used all my points. Like over the winter, I was using, like, because I had the $20 coupons. So if I wanted socks or like if there was a hoodie on sale and then I had another $20, I was getting hoodies for like $5-10. I was getting all kinds of good stuff. And then I accidentally used them all. And then I didn't have any points as well. So then I had to get the Jordan 4 white cements. And that gave me enough points to give me access to these today. So. Oh, man. Which was crazy. Yeah, the one, when he like climbed the wall. The Daryl Strawberry or Ricky, Daryl's he kind of looks like Ricky Henderson too, a little bit. Like a young Ricky. Oh my God. Did you see his face?
6 feet, and Denzel says, nay. Give it that
insane.
back.
Can we talk about his
Dude, well, yeah, watch his
center
face.
field? Denzel Clark on the move back after he stepped.
Oh my God!
And makes another catch.
Oh my God!
Back-to-back weeks where he wins the electric play of the week, and he's already.
Look at that. Oh, if that is not a fuck you face, I don't know what is. Oh, man. Yeah, that is insane. Yeah, you're thinking right now, is that even legal? The timing and like how he climbed up there, like everything that was insane. Daryl, man, I used to love Daryl Strawberry. Old DS, man. The long bomber. Yo, what's up, Hunter? Good morning. We in it. Good to see you, my boy. What's happening? Hey, happy hump day. We just kind of scooting along here this morning. We ended up picking, we went a little bit early this morning. We ended up picking up some of the exclusive access on the Ferraris. But other than that, nothing much. We ended up also getting one last night. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over to the next thing. Appreciate you guys hitting those sub buttons. Big up BK style. Good to see you, my boy. Appreciate you guys hitting those buttons. Don't forget also, Discord link going to be down in the video description. We also put all the raffles in there. We also got a spot in there to show off all of your W's as well as what you guys are rocking. All your drip picks. Love hearing what you guys have to say. Great place to ask questions. Again, don't miss another raffle. Link going to be down in the video description. All right, let's go ahead and pop our window on over. Let's go on over to a pair that's going to be coming over the summer. We getting a lot of those pink colorways. The stank and pinky. We just recently had a couple. We had the Vandy, the pinks. And we're going to be getting a lot of them. We got the jellyfish, which is Pharrell's silhouette with Adidas. We've seen a really dope fuchsia colorway on that. We got the Action Brunsons, which I still got to unbox. I still got those in the box. That's going to be a fuchsia colorway as well. A lot of nice looking pink colorways as well. This one a little bit more brighter. 3 in the pink on this one. I got that bright fuchsia colorway kind of looking. What's his name? The Pink Panther. Yeah, old Pinky. But nonetheless, the Vomero 5s look like they're going to be hitting late summer, early fall. Just noticed those guys got announced as well. All right, then the next one, again, we already talked about the Justin Bieber, the Skylark. Again, they've been teasing this stuff for a majority of the week. I think they even posted on Sunday, so I would imagine this will either drop over the weekend or even into next week if anyone is interested in any of that. I'm more interested in like the slides. Anything that's easy to slip on, easy access, foam. Yeah, you know we all in on that. It's got my name all over them. So, yeah, there's also another slip-on that I didn't mind either. I don't know. Maybe they got it right here. No, those are the, looks like the hoodies. There was this one. This slip-on kind of looks interesting. It reminds me, God, what collab did we get? It was an Uggs collab. Even like the Uggs, like they dip the bottoms in that rubber. I've definitely seen like styles like this do that. I've just never seen like colorways. And then you do got a different, like a kind of a basket weave texture. Not going to be for everyone, but the midsoles kind of look dope on those as well. But that's kind of what I had my eye on from that collection. Again, just the slip-ons and the sandals. I also didn't mind the hoodies. They do fit, like, I like the fit of them. They do fit pretty baggy. But he does have a lot of like slip-on stuff. Not everything I like. Like some stuff, just comes up, short for me. But I do like the stuff with like the thick midsole and like the foam are a little bit more interesting. All right, let's get on over to something I want to get you guys' opinion about. What sneaker, if any, do you guys like? Because these are also dropping right around the corner as well. These are, I believe these are dropping like on June 20th or the 23rd. They're right around the corner. Are any of you guys comping either of these? If so, what colorway? I was going to say no to these. I picked up a pair of like a pair of Dornbecker 180s. I don't know. Maybe I won't say no to them. I don't have any Air Max 90s right now. I do like the OG infrareds. Those are all right. I definitely don't like these as much as I like the first ones. I did like their collab on the Air Max 1. Sure, this one going to maybe take a little getting used to, but I don't know. If I was going to cop one, I would cop the neon. Oh, J-Dog, also neon, yep. Did you guys see the shoe that I bid on? For those of you guys that weren't here early this morning, I bid on a pair of it's a New Balance Aries collab. It's almost this same colorway. Yeah, this one. I didn't get the women's pair. I did the men's. The 991. Mikey, what do you think of these ones? I got a bid in for these, Mikey. It probably won't get taken, but dude, I love these. They got the airy hit on the side. This is the first time I found out about these. Wasn't too familiar with them, but they do look a little bit better on foot. They do look a little bit better on foot there, in my opinion. Those are tough. I love those. There you go. Here they are, Ellie. Yeah, I got I put a bid on the Aries. And last night, my bid got accepted. My bid got accepted on the Vandy the Pink. So I got one of the colorways. Let you guys know. I think I might have spilled the beans earlier in the stream. But as soon as I get them in, I'll definitely do a review. I was pretty pumped to get that one. I had the same bid I put in. I literally, I think like either a couple days before they dropped or right around last weekend. And then finally we got one accepted. You know it. How much was the ASICs? I got it for retail. Well, not 190. Retail was 180. I got them for a 190. No joke. And then literally now the bid is like 250 in that same size. So I was wondering, I'm like, are they even going to send this pair out? Did the person think that these were also dropping on Friday? Because the yellow pair only dropped like on their website. So the only pair dropping on Friday is the pink one. So I don't know why they took the L so fast. Because they would have had to have like after they got their money out, they would have lost money on there. Because they retailed for 180, I got them for 190, so they probably only got like 160 for them, which makes no sense. So I'm pretty happy though. But yeah, look at these ones. I got a bid in for these bad boys. They got the Chanel print on the tongue there, the diamond print. Oh man, I don't know. I saw these on foot and I was like, what are those? And then I looked and there's only a couple sizes and they have my size. But I don't have a very competitive bid, so. But yeah, those are pretty fire. But I think out the door after all the StockX shipping and the processing fee, I think I was like right at 230, 232 or 225, right around there. I hope they ship. I know, J-Dog. Me too. Me too. That's what I said too. I was kind of thinking myself, God dang it. He probably going to hold on to those, or did he maybe think that they were going to drop some more of the yellow pair on Friday and then maybe wanted to get ahead of it and, maybe thought they were, I don't know. I don't exactly know, but I'm not going to complain. And then we also again, the thing I might go to in Minneapolis next week, they got Louis Lopez. Again, this is going to be June 21st, so not this weekend, but next weekend. I'll definitely get some content if I do. It is put on by Converse. Again, it's going to be in downtown Minneapolis. Louis Lopez, Ryan Townley, Chris Athens, Rainy Bears, Sean Pablo, and Zion F's are just a few of the skaters that are going to be there. I hope that because the limousine skate drop is literally like 2 days before that. So I don't know if they're going to, have anything for it or whatnot, but it would be dope if they all kind of wrap that into one. Smokey goes, I'm going all live green, my boy. Jeez, yeah, we get a little bit more sporty looking. We're trying to look a little bit more sporty, a little bit faster. I don't know. I'm also, Smokey, there's also a pair that a lot of my neon pairs I might bust out this year. Because another pair that I haven't worn yet are my Palace New Balance. The 580. They got the neon yellow on them as well, yeah. Yeah, I think these have been growing on me a little bit in the past as well with all the neon coming out. We recently had the Kith A6 collab. Those all sold out on Monday. We kind of cracked our week off with a kind of a running start this week. Monday, the Kith drop. Of course, if you did enter the raffle, a couple of you guys did hit on the raffles as well. And then when they did drop, there was pretty much a full size run of all the colorways, which was also nice to see. A real good time to be a sneakerhead. I feel like, there's still some heaters coming out that are limited that actually have a lot of value. That you can use, either to drip out in or to use as trade bait. And then we also got kind of a buyer's market. This stuff, I found some really good deals. I'm still finding some really good deals as well on some of maybe the not so heat stuff. But, I feel like I've definitely gotten some good deals in the last couple weeks. And then last but not least, another collection that is going to be dropping on Friday, this Friday the 13th, we got the Trap Star London Slan collaboration also going to be dropping. I think they're even dropping two whips with that drop as well. So an interesting collab coming up there. Then also on the Crocs side of things, we got the Ghostbusters. Who you going to call? The Ghostbusters Crocs, the Slimers. Those are pretty sweet, man, with the slime on them. Also, it looks like they got the little stash pocket there in the front. It would be crazy if around the ankle they would have put the backpack, the Ghoster pack. Like they have, what were those ones called? Oh, the Ghost, oh my God. The Ghost Smasher. Yeah, where they got the pump on the back. Looks like a little O2 tank, a little oxygen tank there. Yeah, they needed an attachment like that on the back, I feel like. Smokey said, I've been eyeing the Concepts 992 low-hanging fruit. So cheap right now. I love 992, Smokey. Speaking of, we do got some good 992s dropping next week. One of them, though, I would hold out for, Smokey, is the Action Brunson one. The Action Brunson one. But, yeah, let's go ahead and see the Concepts. I think that was a tan one, wasn't it? It was tan and neon. Yep, there it is. Ooh, dude, right there, Smokey. Put in a bid for you got a 9.5 right, or at size 10 right there. Put $75. And you got the top bid, $75. After shipping and stuff, you can be out of there for less than $100. Yeah, give it a shot. Shit, I might give it a shot because the 9.5, the highest bid is $80. I'm telling you, there are a lot of good bargains out there, baby. Hunter said Supreme Boss drop this week. I know, Ellie, the pink, I know, is more expensive somehow. I know. I don't get it. I mean, I like that. Believe me, I like the pink. If I was only going to cop one, I wanted the pink colorway. That was the one I was going to go for. But, yeah, I'm glad I was able, because I put a bid on both of them, the yellow and the pink, so. And it was surprised me. As soon as I saw that I got a notification, I thought for sure it was the pink pair. But, yeah, it was the yellow pair. Kind of going down that A6 rabbit hole. Mostly on the Cayano 14s, hopefully we can hit on the Jound. Smokey said Goat has them for 125 out the door. Jeez, that's not bad either. Yeah, how much is that? How much is that after the fees and stuff? Still under retail, basically. You would definitely be under retail at that point because these are $240 retail. That's insane. That's a great deal. Sheesh. Yeah, I mean, anywhere around that price range. Can't be mad at that. Lots of good reach backs, to go and grab nowadays for sure. You'd be surprised. We do got some good New Balance coming out, though. I mean, speaking of, look at this one. Recently, I saw, I don't know if Action posted. I don't know if I saw this over on his site. Yeah, I also can't wait for the Caitlin Clarks. That's definitely the next Kobe. We weren't able to hit on the Dodgers one, but this one and the Kobe 6 Total Orange are the two Kobe's that we need. And then, yeah, this one also dropping, the Community Pack. Again, the Made in USA New Balance 990 V6s that are going to be dropping not only tomorrow, but also next Thursday as well. Pretty fire. This colorway in particular, we talked about this, like, I think last week. It reminded me of the Emotions or No Emotions, the Joe Freshgood collab back on the 992 about 5-6 years ago. They had blue, like a light blue lace with them as well. We definitely talked about them a lot on the stream. Also, in one of our sneaker battles, Ski Mask Q had a pair of those as well, and they remind me of very close to those. Hell yeah. Out the door, 145. But I'm waiting. Too much heat. I know. That's the problem. Man, but still, can you believe that? Dude, 145, they were like 240. Like a 992 in general. Like, you won't get a 992 usually for under 250. Like, usually they're between 225 and 250. They're always a little bit more expensive. They always got the bougie materials. They're always nice. But yeah, man, it's a good deal, man. Time to get your, definitely take care of those knees a little bit. Hey, man, it's going to be, the back. We might be blowing out our backs this summer. It's going to be one of those, I feel like, kinds of summers, but at least our knees will be taken care of. Hell yeah. The hot girl summer. We coming on to one. We definitely going to have the snorkel out. By 4th of July, we should have that one locked and loaded. Absolutely. Absolutely. Get that squeegee out. Squeegees, boys. Squeegees in the carabiner. Absolutely. Can't leave without one. Ugo, Jordan 14 Ferrari will sell good on release date. Yeah, Jordan 14 Ferrari. Well, there's not a ton of inventory for the 14 Ferrari right now. The Nike sneakers app is going to have around 20,000 pairs. I would imagine worldwide that would probably be like maybe like 60. Like 60. Like 60K worldwide. But on the Nike sneakers, at least in the U.S., Nike sneakers U.S., yeah, we got it right around 21K going to be dropping. You know it. Nah. Yeah, and then we also got some decent, like, just some GR ASICs as well. Some GT 2160s. I did see a couple sample colorways that were pretty nice that are going to be coming also this summer. You kind of got this green and blue pair. We also got some more Hokas. The Hoka silhouette's kind of looking interesting this year as well. I know I do see those on some feet nowadays. Like whether it's at the gym or I see a lot of nurses in Hokas as well. Hokas and Sauconys. Yeah, I think that is at least gets us caught up over there. Let's just double check here. Do we got another? Damn, we got another Ja Morant colorway, another Air Force One colorway. We recently saw the one that almost looked like Kill Bill's. The yellow and black colorway. Now we got a Schwartzky. We got some more bling on the shoe. Damn. That diamond bezel. Or the Schwartzky bezel, I should say. But yeah, another, you're getting a first look here, guys. Another Ja Morant Air Force One low. And then it looks like we also got another New Balance 1500. The Soleil Banbury colorway. If you're a Cleveland Browns fan, maybe This might match the old school jerseys, maybe a little Sunday afternoon, taking care of the knees a little bit, going to a football game. But these are pretty, I mean, the Salehi one was actually like, I felt like that's how much I appreciate those collabs. You know, you don't really appreciate a good collab until you see like GR colorways next to it. Then you're like, damn. Oh, but speaking of, I never ever got over here. The Action Brunson, I believe that this one is also going to be dropping. So Smokey, it's probably a good idea to pump on the brakes a little bit. Because honestly, this one, we don't have a date yet, but I'm guessing it's going to be pretty soon. I'm guessing it's going to be pretty soon. He just took another picture about 24 hours ago. He was rocking them already. And these kind of look like the Concepts pair, except if you would, here, let me unzoom this. Yeah, there you go. So you can see his feet a little bit. Yeah. Instead of the neon colorway, it's basically very similar to the Concepts one. But, well, it has a lot more orange than the Concepts one. But, you know, you kind of got that tan upper. I love these. These ones, actually, I can't wait for these. There's actually some good made in a couple good made in the USA's dropping next week that are pretty dope as well. Here, let me go ahead and hop on over there. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, there's like a green one and a blue one. There's also going to be a couple of those 2000 that New Balance 2000 silhouette. Also going to be dropping. We've talked about these a little bit. I've seen a lot of pictures of these. Of course, tomorrow we also have the Jound Asics. These two bad boys are going to be going live 11 a.m. on the Jound site. They will also be dropping on Saturday. They're also going to be dropping on Saturday at most of the boutiques, the Tier 0 boutiques that did get them in. They'll also be dropping on Saturday at the Asics site as well. Both colorways, butter. And I love this silhouette. Again, both New Balance and Asics, we got a lot of good stuff coming out. I can't wait till the Saucony, till we got the West Side Gun Sauconys. I know I always say that, but I'm really looking forward to those as well. Of course, on Friday, we got the Quai 54 Jordan 1. We got the New York Jaw 2 Scratch. We also got, looks like some Jalen Brunson merch. And then the Shoe Palace Jordan Flight Court. So we got a collab that's not a Who Decides War collab, but it's probably going to make us appreciate that Who Decides War. I don't know. This one is kind of not bad. You know? It's not terrible. I mean, it's not like the Who Decides War one. I don't think it's as bougie as that one, but, you know, for the Flight Court silhouette, it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, that one also got added to the list on Friday. Again, we do got the Better Gift Shop Air Max DN. Those ones are going to be dropping on Friday. And then on Saturday, we got the SB Stardust and the Jordan 14 Ferrari, of course. But next week, I just wanted to show the New Balance. Yeah, these two New Balance, the 991 V2. Sorry, I was saying they were a 992. The 991 V2 in both the mineral green and the celestial blue. Those are really pretty colorways as well. You know it. Smokey goes to John. Yeah, I know. Yeah, John going to be definitely slim pickings. Yeah, you're not wrong. Let's get on over to that Better Gift Shop Air Max DN. I want to show you some of the merch going to be dropping with it. We do got a couple different things over there. Let me go ahead and give this one a quick refresher. Yeah, I wanted to take a quick video and then take a look at some of the merch that's going to be dropping. Yeah, we got the plushie. The plushie fire. I don't know what that thing is, but I want one of those. Yeah, it looks like it comes with the sneakers as well. There's a few different accessories that are going to be dropping with the shoes. And that doll is going to be one of them. And then look at the glow up pack here. The special boxing. Dude, I wish our boxes looked like that. Maybe Nike would get some of that market share a little bit quicker if they started packaging stuff like they really, they really wanted us to buy it again. No. But no, I do really appreciate that packaging. It does look very nice. Let's take a look. All right. Here, I'm going to go ahead and pause it there. And there's a soundtrack in the background. So I'm going to go ahead and put that one here so you guys can hear it. Damn, that box is crazy. I actually kind of like these. I'm not a huge fan of the DNs. I'm not a huge fan of the DN8s, and I gotta say, there's something charming about these. Like, they've been growing on me as of late. I think the on-foot look or the pictures of these have been really good. But let's take a look. That jacket kind of fire.
That's great. Oh yeah.
All right, just for copyright things, I will just take, they got the logo in the bubble. Just a really smooth colorway too. Something low key, but still kind of packs a punch. I kind of want to cop them too. I would like to head into the, we definitely had some good shoes drop, but I think I'm going to also have to pick these up. I think OG makes a great point. I think I'm going to have to, maybe the plushie guy. The plushie guy would be worth copping as well. And then here's the regular boxes. Again, they're not as cool, of course, as the special boxing. But, again, it does have some charm to it. Let's go on over just to take a look on foot. There's also a couple cool crew necks going to be dropping with this. Again, this wasn't like this silhouette. I didn't even like the Supreme collab when I first saw it, but now I really do like it. I would probably put that one on par with this one. Definitely been the best two collabs on this sneaker. But it is a clean sneaker. And here's the crew necks. Yeah, I like the spell out from the Better Gift Shop there, the Air Gift Shop spell out. This is the first time I'm seeing the shorts, so it looks like they're going to be dropping some shorts, some basketball shorts. This is the plushie. We definitely get the plushie. There we go. I need something extra for the couch, or maybe something extra for the dog to chew on. You know it. Maybe for the baby to, throw up on, chew on a little bit, get dirty. Those are also going to be going live. And then, the crew necks I do like. You got the B logo there on the cuff. I actually like that crew neck. I like the crew neck. I even like the mesh shorts kind of. Actually, you know what mesh shorts are fire, guys? Yo, have you guys seen that Puma Kid Super collab? And then they also got a varsity jacket as well. There you can kind of see the plush next to them, just kind of for size. Those are also going to be going live. Dude, check out this Puma drop. But it's best at Dick's Sporting Goods. But they do got some good mesh shorts and for a good price. So Kid Super and Puma just recently had a collab. And then he designed a bunch of jerseys. Usually the Kid Super stuff doesn't really, I don't really like it. I mean, it depends what it is. His last Bape collab was super sick. Every once in a while he'll have a really dope collab. Sometimes it can be a bit much. But let's go ahead and take a look at these shorts. There's a pair of mesh shorts that are fucking fire that I ran into the other day, and I was like, for the price, I do got to get a pair of those. Okay, sorry. Let's just go. Let's just go Puma at this point. I think it'll just probably be. I can't remember what I was looking through when I was searching it. Oh, no. All right, here, let me pull them up on the monitor. I thought I had a pair that and then we'll get to the crypto Nates as well. We do got to get to the crypto Nates. Because those are also going to be dropping, and they do got some special packaging as well. But let me just, Kid Super. They don't really show. The collab though that I saw was at Dick's. Sporting Goods. Yeah, right here. What do I got to search right here? Well, here the shorts are. That's just kind of what I was showing you. They have these like mesh shorts. They're pretty simple. They got the ribbons around like the lower part of the short. They got a spell out there on the front. The Puma. There we go. Yeah, I put a space in there and I wasn't supposed to. But yeah, here's like the collection. They got a bunch of the shorts. I mean, they're all different. The pink ones were probably some of the better ones, but for $65, not a bad option. Not a bad option. But yeah, the only ones I kind of liked were those pink ones. Yeah, these ones. But they do got some good, some dope jerseys. The cleats are really dope. He did a good job on the cleats. But yeah, the collection over on Dick's Sporting Goods again. You probably get this on sale as well at the end of the year. But yeah, this one's kind of dope too. The Manchester City. It's good to get a pair of mesh shorts under the $100 mark. But yeah, they got a couple low-key ones there if you need some extra gym shorts or something. You know it, baby. White Cement 4s. Mystery drop tomorrow on Dick's Sporting Goods. Could that be the Ferrari 14s? Are they trying to surprise us? Catch us off guard? Holy shit, they're going to have to try a little harder than that, huh, Bull? You know it, man. Keeping us up to date with the latest and the greatest. Appreciate that. Yeah, let's go ahead and pop on over here. We got they got a bunch of like different shorts and jerseys, part of that Kid Super Puma collection as well. Some dope stuff. All right, let's get back on over to, we already talked about the Community Red 990 V6. Again, these ones are dropping this month as well. We got some good made in the USA pairs going to be dropping. We talked about the Kobe 9s yesterday. On Monday. These ones are going to be dropping in the fall. But we do got two really good Kobe's coming up for all my Kobe fans. Maybe the best Kobe's that we got dropping until the holiday season. We got the Kobe 6 Total Orange, which is different than the Kobe 6 WNBA. I actually like the Kobe 6 Total Orange better. And then we also got the Caitlin Clark Kobe 5s. Those are going to be hot. Those, I think, are going to be tough to cop. But I do want a pair of those as well. The Indiana Fever colorway. The Caitlin Clarks. Beautiful shoe. All right, let's go on over. We got some images of the Pure Money as well. I thought the Pure Moneys were going to have Nike Air on the back. What happened to that? Yeah, these ones are going to be dropping in 3 weeks. These are going to be dropping July 5th. The day after the 4th of July, baby. You know it. Just in time to get them dirty before the end of the summer. I mean, just a clean shoe. A clean shoe. I did hear, though, that they were going to put the Nike Air on the back of these. Looks like they backed away from that idea. Maybe they'll do it on, I heard maybe the Pure Money 4 is going to come back with the Nike Air. We'll see what happens. That would be great. But yeah, these ones are going to be dropping July 5th. And these are already starting to get into the Q stores. And some of the boutiques are starting to get them in as well. You know it. All right, what do we got over here? The next one, I wanted to talk about those Kobe Air Force Ones. Also dropping next week. We got the Grape Apes, baby. Jordan 5. There you go. The Purple Punch. The Purple Urkel. I feel like we got about a dozen different shots for purple Urkel. The purple shots that we mix at the bar. Probably one of the most popular. But nonetheless, these are dropping on the 21st, next weekend. I know a lot of people, especially in our chat, were saying, hey, we didn't need the Jordan 14 Ferraris. We're going to wait for the Jordan 5 OG Grapes to come in as well. You know it. Next week, we also got the Kobe Air Force Ones dropping next week. But I do like the materials. I do like the laces. Of course, if you're a Kobe fan, you're probably not going to like them. They kind of remind me of like the way the LA Lakers, the way the Staples Stadium used to look, like the way the background used to look, like when you would watch them play their basketball games, like the seats in the background, I felt like kind of had this light yellow colorway to them. I thought that's what they were. I thought that's what the colorway, like with the, I guess the inspiration was from the shoe. But of course, you also see that purple exposed leather. I think that looks really nice as well. But no, this one was. Or they, oh my God, I can't think of the word right now. The, inspiration. Oh my God. The lizard brain is not ticking this morning. Oh my God. But yeah, the inspiration on this one, was like the picture you're seeing right there. And you can't really see the seats. Because I always thought the seats kind of had that light pale yellow color to them. Now that they redid now that they got a different stadium, it was like the old Staples Center. Or whatever they called it before the Staples Center. Maybe it was a different name. But I remember when I was growing up, that's like where they would play. And I just always recall it like having like a lighter yellow than like their actual uniforms. That's why where I thought they got this colorway from, but it is from this iconic picture of Kobe with the broken hand there, shooting free throws. Kind of a sweet insole as well, the details. Got the 8 on the back. They've been dropping some decent Air Force Ones this year. Maybe this is the year the Air Force Ones like revamp a little bit. You know, and I tell you what, nothing like revamping an Air Force One. Put some patent leather on them. Do a couple collabs, and I think we're in business. Starting us out with a couple of the Yachties, maybe getting some of that patent leather on them. I would love some more patent leather, whether it's on the Bapesta. Probably on the Bapesta, maybe. Maybe I'm asking for too much on the Air Force One. Maybe I just got to wait for Bapesta to do those collabs. But at least we're getting some good detail on them. And, it's got me definitely. There's been some Air Force Ones that I've definitely wanted to cop. I think we recently got an L on the Yachties. And that was one I was actually looking forward to as well. I mean, the Air Force Ones really stick out from Rasheed Wallace and his Pistons days. That's like really where I feel like some of the most iconic colorways. And his best colorway was like the patent leather black with the sheet on the side, dunking it. Man, those are so good. We're Air Force One SBs. We need them. Wait, did I think that we were going to get the Barkley Lows? The Barkley Low SB collab before we got the Air Force One? I didn't think so. That was not on my list for 2025, definitely. Definitely not 2026 either. But yeah, we do got kind of that. Let's go on over to the big board. And then we'll hop on over to Supreme. They are going to be dropping some sunglasses as well. Yeah, those ones are going to be dropping in the springtime. I thought that we would have gotten the Air Force One Supreme before we would have gotten the CV94s. I don't know how these are going to feel because most of us skaters like don't like, I mean, at least me, I don't like my shoe like cutting off my, very tight on the top of my foot. I actually don't even really like to tie my shoes at all. Even when I skate, if I do, I tie them pretty light. So it'll be interesting to see how people actually like to skate in these. The bottoms would be perfect. I just think the top of them might fit a little too snug for most people. But a very definitely one I'm actually looking forward to. I think this one could look really nice. I'm actually going to give these a good chance. But yeah, it'd be nice to get that Air Force One. There we go, Detroit. My guy. You know it, like the 2006 era. Yeah, definitely had some good She'd had some good forces, man. He made them, I feel like. My guy said I paid $308 on StockX for my white cements. Did I overpay? I don't. Well, what size did you get, my guy? It just depends what size you get. Are they gonna come down more than they are right now? No. I mean, they've came down. Like most sizes, are maybe going for slightly above retail, all the way up to probably, I would imagine like the low 300s. I would imagine the bigger sizes probably, you're probably a bigger size is my guess. Because when we put the white cements, right now, they're not going to go down, they'll slowly go up. It would have been nicer to get them obviously at retail, but, anytime you pick these up, you're going to be okay. At least you got them. Yeah. It's size 12. Right now they're like $250, and then after tax and stuff, it'll probably take maybe like a year, 24, 48 months. But yeah, eventually you'll look back and be like, oh, that was so cheap. Because within, I would say in a couple years, they'll definitely slowly climb, over time, for sure. And you got a really good size, so no, you're fine. You're fine. And it's a good shoe, over time as well. So if you ever did, need to get rid of it, if you keep it dead stock, it'll only slowly grow, of course. And then with the restocks, it does look like, of course, the processing fees and all the fees you get on StockX kind of suck. But I don't think, because you pretty much got them for, I would imagine, right around $250. And then just the processing and stuff probably put you right over 300 is my guess. Yeah. Three after tax and stuff. Yeah. So, you're not going to get them for too much cheaper. The only reason why it kind of looks like that is because they did restock. They have been restocking some sizes here and there. So it's probably, giving people a little bit cold feet. But yeah, they're really not going to go less than that. They're really not. I mean, maybe if you can get maybe one of the bids, if someone would take your bid, maybe you can get them for $10, $15 cheaper. But over time, it's going to look like a great purchase, my guy. Over time. Because these, one of the most popular Jordan 4 colorways, Jordan 4s always do good, whether it's the Breads, the White Cements, some of the OG colorways over time, Fire Reds, the Pure Monies, the Metallics do really good. Good purchase. Love the shoe as well. We were lucky enough to get a pair over on JD Sports, which gave me exclusive access to the Ferrari 14s this morning, which is crazy. We definitely had to get that one up. Old School said Johnny Geiger. Johnny G? Really? Oh, I thought you meant the skateboarder. I was thinking of the... Oh, there was a skateboarder with the last name Geiger, too. He's a skateboarder. I think he's in Switzerland or something. I actually watch his videos quite a bit. That's what I thought you were talking about. I'm like, what? What do you mean? He just recently switched skate teams. So I was kind of like, huh? Okay. Friday the 13th might be a big one. Gang, gang. We're going hard in the paint, baby. Sheesh, we'll take it, baby. One step at a time. D-Sav, what's happening, player? Cop the Ferraris on GOAT June 7th. And they came in 5 days. Just got them today. Let's go. My boy.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Another
Congratulations.
I'm on that good cushion alcohol.
You know it. Hey, man, we celebrate the W's over here. I got another one. Got him. Hey, man, we even celebrate when we get them over on StockX as well, or GOAT on any of the resale markets. Big ups on the W. There we go. Yeah, we following in your footsteps. I just got my pair today, but I didn't think I was going to get a pair. Of course, we got Eat That Girl out here also to celebrate the Bloodline 12s. Let's go. JC, you know it. We got some good just up and down the board. The Jordan releases, the Kobe releases. Now the SB releases. We're going to go on a pretty nice streak as well. And then if you're not even a Nike or Jordan fan at all, maybe you're a Saucony, maybe a New Balance, maybe an Asics. We've been having some dope collabs on the kind of the running side of things as well. Definitely a great year to be a sneakerhead. Absolutely. Yeah, the Bloodline 12s. We also got a really cool Foamposite that kind of has like a similar colorway as well for all the foamy homies out there. But we got kind of that cough drop colorway that's going to kind of got that like reddish infrared colorway. It's more of a blood colorway, that cough drop colorway. And then it's mixed with that black colorway. You know it. I know Bulldog really likes those bad boys. Yeah, it's Big Dub. Absolutely. Hell yeah. OG Bry says, smash that like button. Give that thumb button a big booty slap. If you haven't done so already, if you like what you're seeing, we are here almost every single day. We go over sneakers, drip, and we just talk whatever is on your guys' minds as well, whether it's sports, betting, anything that you guys on your mind. We focus on sneakers and drip over here on the channel. Glad you guys found us. Let's go ahead and pop our window on over. Again, we are about 4 minutes away. We usually go till I head out this morning. Usually go till in between 10:30 and 10:40 Central Time, depending what is dropping, of course. So appreciate you guys for finding us. Also tomorrow, we got to get ready for tomorrow's drop. Just a heads up, again, we do have the Jound Asics going to be going live tomorrow. And then we also have Supreme. Let's go ahead and go over Supreme real quick. I'll just go over kind of a brief synopsis on the drop list. Let's go ahead and do that one right there. We do got some sunglasses as well that are going to be dropping. Nothing great. They're better clothes. Actually, the sunglass, there's actually 2 frames that if they were a little bit cheaper, I would probably cop them. But let me go ahead and just show you guys real quick first. You got, it looks like the 8 frames. You kind of got these like, these ones is what I would be interested in. I do like the sides. I'll have to show you a different screen on these sunglasses. Let me go ahead and hop on over. Again, we do got the sunglasses going to be a part of that Supreme drop. We'll go ahead and go over the partial drop list as well. They are a little bit expensive. I think they're in between $250. These ones do have like decent, like the side things that go on your ears are kind of dope. This frame is probably the most wearable frame. But again, they also got kind of these rounder frames as well. And then this more sporty frame. These kind of look like the R-Net. Like R-Net glasses from back in the day, or like Oakley glasses. Those are all going to be dropping. Again, prices on the glasses kind of fluctuates. One of the frames is $178, and then they fluctuate in between $188, $198, and then the most expensive ones are $248. But yeah, the jacket, like maybe the best piece of the year. It's kind of expensive, but the jacket, super fire, $698 retail. But the one with the flames on it and all the patches, I love looking at all the drip pics with that on. They're also dropping a camp hat as well. And then they're also an accessory that they're going to be dropping with this drop. They are dropping a set of tennis rackets. You got the Supreme Yonex E-Zone, the Hundo Pundo 10.8 ounce racket there. Throw that baby around, spank that ball. Pinkies up, baby. We're about a minute away. You know it. There we go. Those Booga Sugar Foamies. Colorway dropping soon. Damn, the all whites. Old school. Yeah, they're dropping tomorrow, right? Yeah, Foam Posit drop also. Is it tomorrow or Friday? Is it? I think it's the 12th. I think they drop on the 12th. Sorry, no, they drop on the 20th. Next week. Well, there is a pair dropping this week. Yeah, we got a Foam Posit. Don't we got one dropping this week as well? Or did they move that baby? I thought we had one of the ones with the swooshes on it. But yeah, I got right now I got the triple white on June 20th. Shit, you can get them dirty before the end of the summer. JC, I even got the Gary Payton Laker 12s. Oh, those are great. I'm not a big Lakers guy, but got an authentic 2009 Kobe Mitchell Nets championship jersey. Nice. Hell yeah. Dude, those Gary Payton Laker 12s. I was surprised that they dropped like the kind of similar colorways last year. Yeah, always been one of my favorite. I'm guessing did you get the black and purple? Hell yeah. Do you got the PE pair, or did you get one of the one of the GE or GR 12s that dropped? Either way, super fire. Hell yeah. 12s never disappoint, but they say the black and orange 12s are women's, but I'm a Bengals. That's the perfect Bengals. Hey, we got a couple. I think we got a couple of Baltimore. Well, I guess that's not in. Yeah, I was going to say, we got a couple of Ravens fans in here. I was thinking, that Baltimore, I'm way off. My bad. But still, they're Orioles fans. So they got the black and they still wear like the black and orange is kind of what I was getting at. But yeah, that's a really sweet one to wear with either Orioles jersey, Bengals. It doesn't matter if they're a women's, like if they're just a women's exclusive, it just means you just got to do the size conversion. So, that means you just got to grab a size 11 instead of like, I'm a 9.5. So when there's a women's exclusive drop, I just got to go for the 11 because they're just going to be in women's sizing instead of men. So anytime that happens, if you're a man, you just add a size and a half and that'll give you your women's size. Or if you're a woman, just subtract a size and a half, which will give you the men's size. You know what? That's smoking. That's my boy right there. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. Yeah, the black and orange. And you guys got the good purple and black colorways as well. And then I suppose if you're a Cincinnati fan, you got the if you're a football fan, you got the Bengals. Well, you got the Browns too, I guess, huh? Very interesting. Most people in Ohio, I would imagine, do they cheer for both teams? Or is it like, I never really thought about that. They're in the same division too. Probably a lot of animosity there. Seems like a game I want to go to in person. Bengals and Browns. Well, that'd be a good one to document. Maybe when we do the All-American road trip, we can go in the fall and maybe we can hit a couple of those when we go out to the East Coast. Hit a Ravens game and a Bengals game. Or the Browns. Man, yeah. I actually, JC, funny story. I grew up like in the middle of nowhere, like in the Midwest. Kind of like farm town, country town. And then when we didn't have, the closest stadium that we would go to when I was young, we would have to drive to Minneapolis, which was like 8 hours away. And we'd get to go to games there. But for some reason, I didn't like the growing up, I wasn't a big Vikings fan. For some reason, I liked the Bengals. Like the Ickey Woods. I was a big Ickey Woods fan. James Brooks, Boomer Esiason. I just used to love their helmets. Like when I was a kid, I'm like, oh, I like that team. But nonetheless, we didn't really have a team to cheer for either. Hell yeah, what's happening, my boy? I feel sorry for Shaq and Reebok. Is after that Netflix special, Carrington and Reese have been making... Oh, dude. Why they did that? Yeah. And you got to realize Caitlin Clark still doesn't have a shoe. And imagine the money you would have made, with that. I think she might be signed with Nike. I don't know why Nike is waiting for whatever they're waiting for. But none of it really makes sense. But yeah, that long-term Angel Reese is going to age like spoiled milk. But you can kind of see that. I mean, you can kind of see that before. I'm sure, most people just with our shooting percentages probably already kind of knew that. And he goes, well, I'm in Kentucky. I hate the Browns. Ocho Cinco, I'd be watching every Sunday. When we were bad. Yeah. Yeah, he was fun to watch, too. Absolutely. Hell yeah. All right, let's go ahead and hop on over. Again, that is, I think, let's go ahead and pop on over. I think we went over mostly everything I wanted to touch on today. Oh, no, we still got to go over, again, then the Supreme drop list, going to be dropping tomorrow. We will be live in the morning. Again, we do got the Jown drop. That isn't going to be going live until 11 a.m. So, yeah, I might even have to get going tomorrow right before the Jown drop, but we can definitely pregame and hang out all the way up until the drop. But, of course, tomorrow we do got the Jown A6 collab going live. Again, these will be available tomorrow. Oh, no, I'll be live. Yeah, they're dropping tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central. So we'll be Gucci. That'll be, before we got to get going in the morning. That'll work perfectly. And they'll also be dropping on Saturday. So if you guys end up not getting a pair today, they'll also be dropping on Saturday. We got 2 different colorways. Although, if you do cop on the ASIC site, they are pretty hard to get a dub on. So I would definitely recommend trying to cop them on the Jown site if you guys are going to be going for them. But that definitely... who got better touchdown celebrations than Ocho? The Icky Shuffle was kind of fire. Back in the day, Icky did it. I mean, the Icky Shuffle had me dancing when I was a young kid. I don't know. It's definitely not as cool as an Ocho Cinco dance. But I had trouble mimicking the dance. I thought, he had better moves than I did. For sure. Like the Icky Shuffle kind. It was before like Deion Sanders. It was before like Primetime went nuts. But yeah, they had like he would go like 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 2. I mean, it was kind of smooth. It was like maybe like a 3-step. I mean, he did it way smoother than I could, but nonetheless, very interesting back in the day. But yeah, maybe before Ocho Cinco, old Icky Woods, number 30. One of my favorite players growing up. Hell yeah. But I think for Shaq and AI and Reebok, I mean, they definitely, even if it's just a short little hiccup, they got a lot of, I think, going in the positive direction. And they should be able to seal some of those collaborations and some of those partnerships. We should, see them continue to hopefully put some good brands together with Reebok. That's kind of hopefully the goal. You know it. All right. And then, we got, again, tomorrow over on the Supreme site. We will go over probably the drop list a little bit tomorrow just to review it before the drop. But right now, this is what it's kind of looking like. We got the AOI embroidered work jacket. This one is an all cotton canvas with 3M Thinsulate. Of course, it does have all of the patches on the upper. Knit rib cuffs on hem, embroidered graphics, and 3M reflective applique throughout back. Embroidered artwork by AOI. Those ones, the only thing is they are retailing They're definitely not cheap. Retail price on the jackets is $700. Let's go ahead and pop that one up. Yeah, $700. Let's get that one on the side there. $698 actually. $698. They do come in a variety of 2 colorways. Then we got the jacket. The jacket that is on the bottom of the screen. The satin piping pullover. The poly satin with mesh lining and taffeta sleeve lining. Half zip closure with welt zip hand pockets at lower front and interior chest pocket. Those ones are going to retail for $198. Those are pretty bright. Then we got the hooded zip-up thermal. I do like a good thermal. It looks like the thermals are going to retail for $138. We do have a variety of, four different colorways. We got the cheetah print, the purple, the gray, and the black. Again, the retail price on those is going to be $138. Then on the bottom, we got the rhinestone pinup. The rhinestone mermaid. There we go. Absolutely. Friend of the channel. We might have to bring her in to celebrate some W's. Well, it depends what she looks like in person. But the rhinestone pinup is going to retail for 158 buckaroos. Going to be coming in a variety of 3 different colorways. I actually wish they would put that on the front of a t-shirt, man. That's a cool little picture right there. Maybe not do it in the rhinestones, but just do it in just a regular, maybe some puff print. Some puff print for the titties. That would work well. Like a 4D object. That would be pretty sweet. $700, Smokey, I know. And it's probably worth it. Still, just the quality and the look of that jacket. I mean, I would probably splurge at I would have $450. I could have maybe let it rip, but yeah, $700. That's getting up there. The show. I used to ball in the Jordan 9s, really. They had a very underrated hooping shoe. Not great traction other than that, but they are cool. Interesting. Those kind of were even a little bit before my time. But I did have some experience in the 10s. Unfortunately, not the 11s. It was the one pair still to this day. I wasn't, I was a youngster then. Mom and Dad didn't buy me that pair because I had the Shadow 10s that they got me the year before when they went on sale. And, I was so mad. But then we ended up getting the 12s and 13s after that and 14s. That was when I was a senior. So that's all we had. Then I would practice in the Adidas Superstar, believe it or not. They would take some miles off of my shoe. I also, I believe in 8th grade or 9th grade, the same year, I believe. The year before I had those Shadow 10s, I had the Allen Iverson sneaker. So I did have a Reebok sneaker as well. But, before that, it was mostly anything. That's when I started getting stuff that was kind of a little bit nicer. But when I was a youngster, it was always Avia, BK Knights, always the really cheap stuff. And then we started making the basketball teams, and we would always get a shoe every year. And then when we got to high school, then we got 2 shoes every year, one for the beginning of the year, and then one's for tournament season. So I usually at the end of the year, usually during the tournament season, which, April, May, June, usually you could get either the Columbias, depending, you could either get the playoff colorway or usually the light blue colorway around that time. Because usually the light blue colorways would always drop, the Jordan, whatever the first Jordan color was going to be, those would always drop late summer, early spring. And then you would get the white, all the other colorways. Let's say for the Jordan 11, they dropped the Concords. Then they dropped the Columbias. Those probably dropped in the springtime. And then we had the playoffs drop during the not the playoffs, the 72 and 10s, I believe they were. Those dropped during the playoff. So usually early summer. So May, June. And then you could kind of get a different colorway. You know, I didn't because they were so expensive. So I only could get one, like when I first started getting them, I usually could only get them for once a year. And I just usually kind of had to make them last. But then I would always practice in like the Adidas Superstar so I could kind of save on like the wear and tear of my Jordans a little bit. One of the best jackets ever was the Jordan 23 jacket, but cost like $500. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes those can be, the jackets do get up there in price, especially the winter jackets. Oofta. I usually always get them, like to get them, in the opposite season. So winter jackets, I usually, you can get the best deals, I feel like, in summer. You're not going to get the latest colorways, but sometimes you can find some bangers. All right, guys, that is... let's see. We already looked at Bleacher Report. Man, that was a crazy home run. One of the best catches that we've seen. That is for sure. Yeah, catch of the year. Let me go ahead and play this while I go ahead and take a look at. All right, let's go back. Insane catch.
Playing above the rim, folks. This ball is out of the ballpark by 5-6 feet. And Denzel says, nay, nay. Give me that back.
Nay, nay. Broadcaster. What a call, huh? What a call. And then we also got Dime is also dropping this weekend. I like to go over everything here on the channel. But yeah, we do got a Dime going to be dropping a collection on Saturday. Also, Stussy going to be dropping on Friday. Eric Emanuel dropping on Friday. We also got Palace dropping on Friday. And then, of course, Thursday, we got the Supreme drop list also going to be dropping over there. And then, possibly next week we might go out to the... Oh, yeah, I got to talk about the Nates first, and then I'll let you guys get going. The Crypto Nates. Let's go over to Sneaker Freaker. And then we got a skate shim. Again, I talked about this a little bit earlier in the show. We got a few of the skaters coming to La Familia Skate Shop. Go Skate Day. Presented by Converse. Hopefully it'll be, I'm hoping they have those limousine. If we do have the limousine skate shop Nike SB release next weekend, I hope they do. I would imagine they're also going to be dropping those. So we could crack two birds with one stone. That's what we're going for. But let's go on over. Let's go ahead and make some money moves. Oh, yeah, Mike Bibby. Yeah, we were talking about all the Mike Bibby 10s as well. I think one of you guys brought those questions up, didn't you? Here, let me pull up the Mike Bibby. I feel like that's when we started getting a lot of the Jordans in low tops. All the Mike Bibbies. And Mike Bibby also rocked the foam posit as well. But yeah, so many colorways that guy rocked. And he did it all in a low top as well. Like every shoe he wore was always in a low top. And for me, it was the first time I had ever seen like a lot of these Jordans in a low top, which were, kind of like out of the universe for me, like at the time. Yeah, La Familia, old school. Yep, in Minneapolis. We could probably get there about a little. It's about a 7-hour drive. Nice little road trip. Shelvin, I'm from Lexington, Kentucky. I graduated in 2005. Well, big ups. Big ups to that. Jordan 17s came out then with the metallic briefcase, and those are popular because he was playing for the Wizards then. I played with Shelvin Mack. Oh, maybe I'm related to him. That's my last name too. M-A-C-K, spelled exactly the same. I feel like I got some long lost cousins on the East Coast for sure. Because we also had a couple. Max, they played for the Browns back in like early probably 2010s. There's a couple cornerbacks that also shared the last name for sure. Got family all over, I guess. Just kidding. All right. Last one, and then I'll let you guys get going. I'm running a little bit behind. Let's go on over to Sneaker Freaker. We got not the Crypto Nates. Now, the Crypto Nates are actually the shoe I need. But yeah, so many. I just wanted to pull up some of those Mike Bibby lows, like the 8s. So many good ones. Especially when he was like first, rocking them. We didn't see low tops in any of those. That was really special. And then, Nate Robinson channels the Crypto Nate. Only not the Crypto Nate Foamposite. This is actually Nate Robinson's own shoe again with the brand EQLZ World. This is going to be, I guess, his first signature sneaker collection. This one is going to be the Crypto Night. Not the Crypto Nate, like the Foamposite. But the Crypto Night pack featuring both the 247 and the 360 model. The colorways pay homage to Robinson's legendary green gear from the 2009 Slam Dunk Contest. Of course, you got the EQLZ packaging there on the bottom, which is pretty good packaging. Those look like the Jordan 38 or 36s a little bit. If you're wondering what he looked like for the 2009 Slam Dunk Contest, let's go ahead and take a quick gander. All right. And then we'll take a look at those sweet Foamposites that I absolutely need. All right, let's see his garb. Yeah, he had the Foamposites on. The Crypto Nates. Oh, I need these. Oh, man. Yeah, I forgot he was playing for New York at the time. Oh, man. Yeah. Big ups. Yeah, prayers with Nate Robinson and his family. Yeah, way too young to have that shit going on. It seems like he's doing better, though, maybe, Mikey. Because, even when he had maybe it got worse. I thought that he had them and then he was able to play, but I'm not sure if it's getting better or worse. I might have saw that opposite. I don't know if because I know it was to the point where he was almost on his deathbed and one of his family members had to help him out or with a transplant. I don't remember if it was a family member or a good friend. Old School said Familia had some dope SB drops back in. Oh, man. Dude, you know which ones are freaking sweet, though? The Crypto Nates. Jumping over, oh, man. Jumping over Dwight Howard. Dude, this was a cool slam dunk contest. It really was. Actually, this slam dunk contest was still actually popping at the time. Yep. Yeah, my man. There we go. All right. Yeah, we don't got any audio on that, but you can look it up. It was a really cool performance, but definitely one of the highlights was the Crypto Nate Foamposites, which are still to this day legendary. Yeah, there they are. Definitely not cheap to get these days either. Mikey said, I think he's on the recover side. I hope so. I think, from what I remember, unless maybe he had complications and it got bad or maybe got worse. But for what I remember, I think, he found someone to match his kidney. I think it was one of his friends. Either one of his friends or a relative. It looks like he's... hopefully, I know sometimes that takes a while. Sometimes it can, go well for a couple of years and then all of a sudden go bad. So prayers definitely with him and his family. Hopefully it all goes well. The Crypto Nate's definitely a grail I need in the collection. I've been going down that the Foamposite rabbit hole a little bit. JC that said the Calipari OV08s. I love her, but those are sweet though. I'm a big 8 fan. I need the Kobe 3s. Oh man, both of those are fire. Both of those are fire. Actually, I saw them. The Kobe 3s and the Kobe 8s. I thought I saw those on Just Fresh. The other day, did I see those two Kobe 8s and 3s? I can't remember where I saw those, but yeah, both pairs are really sweet. Those 3s are super clean as well. I got the 8s I got last year were the playoff 8s. And then I had the playoff 8s, and I would like this year the Aquas are dropping, and those just I remember like I was seeing those for the first time, and like the Aqua 8s were like the first I feel like love of my life. I was still like too young to like get them myself, but I remember I wanted that pair so bad, and there was a girl that had them. Her name was Francine. She had them, and I just wanted to take them off her feet. I love those shoes so much. But yeah, I'm a big 8 fan. Even though they are a little bit tough to wear, kind of like the 10s, they fit a little tight on the foot. Because, it depends how you wear the straps. I keep the straps, like, unhooked. But they are, a little tough, I feel like, to get comfortable in right away. If you don't like to, like, lace your laces, that is. If you like to tie your shoes, then they'll fit great. But nonetheless, we do get some good 8s coming up as well. JC said to get both, it's like $1,000. Damn. The 8s are great because Jordan was at his peak in 93, man. Yeah, I think that was what the first three-peat. That was after the first three-peat. I think it was 6, 7, and 8. And then he wore the 9s when he went and played baseball, and then he came back, and then won championships in the 11, 12, and the 13. I'm sorry. The 11, 12, 13, and 14, I believe. Even though he won 3 championships, I believe he still wore all those pairs in the playoffs. Yeah. I strap up off court. Nice. Fuck, keeping them ready to roll, huh? Strapped up, locked and loaded, my boy. Hell yeah. The 8s are, they're just a lot of my posters from Jordan back in the day had like either like the 8s or the 6s. A couple of them had like the 3s, like a couple of the early Wheaties posters had him like dunking in like the 3s and the 4s. But I think when he went from the free throw line, I'm pretty sure, was he in? I thought he was in his 6s. Maybe, I thought he was in his Jordan 6s when he jumped from the free throw line. What sneakers he had on? It was in 87, so he probably had the 3s on. Okay, so never mind. I thought I had a poster of him jumping with the 6s, but it must have been a 3, because most of my pictures, he had Jordan 3s and 4s in, I feel like. Except a couple of my newer ones. Then he had like some of the newer ones. Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm with it, so probably, hey man, I don't think it looks geeky. I think they look good. I just think when, like, I just think, like, when I'm looking at them, that like they need to be looser, but that's just like what I personally, a lot of shoes I feel that way when I look on my foot. I'm like, do they look different the way I see them, or but then when you look in a mirror, they look dope. Like my POV to my shoes is like usually like sometimes I try to avoid it because like a lot of times I don't like my POV, because just it's kind of a dull way to look at a shoe. But very interesting nonetheless. All right, guys. That is gonna be it for today. Looks like we also have an SNS Adidas GT collaboration also looks like going to be dropping as well. Also, they got some Bad Bunny collabs coming up on the Adidas side. And I think some Wales Bonner. There's some Wales Bonner collabs also going to be coming up as well. But we will be back at it, guys, tomorrow with a full bolt of energy. Tomorrow morning, again, we do have the Jound drop going to be going on at 10 a.m. The same time as the Supreme drop going live. And then Friday will probably be the highlight of the week. We also got a couple things going to be dropping. And then Saturday, of course, we got the Ferraris going to be dropping. And then next week, we got a lot to look forward to as well. On Friday this week, we have those Kawhi 54 Jordan 1 lows. And then we also have the Better Gift Shop Air Max DN. Of course, Saturday, we also got the Nike SB Red Stardust as well. But thank you guys so damn much for hanging out with me today.
Ever since I was a chick, knew I was a shit.
Big ups also going out to all the W's. Congratulations, guys. If you came up a little bit short today, don't get too hard on yourself. There's always another banger around the corner. And I guarantee you, the way the drop list looks this year, there'll always be another one. Very, very quick, probably the next day. The way our drop list has been looking lately. Of course, sometimes we do kind of fall into some streaks where things aren't as interesting, but for the most part, our 2025 has been pretty good. You know it, Friday the 13th, we going for it. You know it. Hopefully we won't get spooked out. We going for those W's, really hitting the weekend. It would be nice. I think I might have to go for one of those Better Gift Shop Air Max DNs. Just to kind of switch it up a little bit. But nonetheless, we will be back tomorrow morning. Guys, have a great rest of the day. Thank you all for joining us. It's been your boy, J-Mac. Until the next one, we will be back. It's been your boy. Let's go.
Microphone checker, swinging sword lecture, closing down the sector, supreme neck protector, better want him kid.
Drip Eliante, pulling up, feeling like Harry Belafonte. Look at my racks, feel like Serena went from the backs.
Come on, come here, come a little closer. Don't be afraid, no, I don't wanna hurt you. Little more, come near, let me just show you. Don't know, can't talk, let me just show you. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive, it will be a waste cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life, you need a little me in your life. I wanna see the sea in your eyes, you need to be free.
Move, move, body, move. Move your body, do you move? Move, body, move. Move your body, do you?
You're running through my mind with a shotgun. I'm running out of time, but I'm not done. Yeah, I don't need to run, it will come to me. I don't need to fight, but I keep moving, keep moving. Even what I lose, yeah, I keep moving. Put on my shoes, yeah, I keep moving. There's no room to refuse. Don't you mess with us, we're not afraid. Look at us, no, there is nothing to discuss. I'm not okay, but I'll get up. I know the way, no, I won't stop. I know this game, I won't give up. It takes some time to reach the top. Let's take a break, here comes the drop. Don't be obsessive, it could be intensive, it could be explosive, it could be offensive. Don't be defensive, don't be aggressive, it will be a waste cause we could be expensive. You need a little fee in your life, you need a little me in your life. I wanna see the sea in your eyes, you need to be free.
Move, move, body, move. Move your body, do you move? Move, body, move. Move your body, do you?
TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Fumble a bag, now I will not fumble a bag. Fumble a bag, now I will not fumble a bag. Act like you know how this goes.